We're live.
Oh, fuck!
Here we go, kicking over to live. Click. Just in time. Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. LinuxGameCast Weekly is back. We're on the air. We're not on the air, man. I don't think we're being broadcast anywhere, are we? I'm sure somebody's listening to us over like a, like the Wi-Fi, the microwave.
I mean, they might have one of
those.
those internet radios, and they just have the thing tuned in.
Didn't they have like Linux Gamecast playing on like Portuguese public access TV at some point?
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
It was
Yes.
in Brazil. We were on like one of their channel things, and that was weird. I don't know. We might still be there. Who never knows? Hi, Brazil. Who was that? Gustavo, Brazil?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
Gustavo, and there was another Brazilian person, Renat.
Bless you. What was that? I'm doing some social medias. We got a bit of a show for you tonight. We got some new games. Some new games got Steam Deck verified. And I always want to give that a mention because that means somebody either went out of their way or it was just a happy coincidence that everything worked out for them. New NVIDIA drivers that do something kind of special.
They do several special things, actually.
What it's like to switch your game over to Godot from a 3-week game jam, actual data bits. Baldur's Gate modifications on Linux. Jordan's starting to explore that because the floor was lava. And
Very spicy.
Pharaoh 1999, which had a working GitHub repo that all of a sudden stopped working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to know the story behind that. We're gonna see if we can find out. We're gonna investigate it, like internet journalized people. Maybe not. Hey everyone. Yeah, we just finished up the pre super shows, and we took a trip down music memory lane. I think we hovered around 1996, and we worked our way up from that, covering all the greatest hits.
From 1996 to 1998.
Rocking the golden oldies, classic rock as you kids would call it.
Welcome back to LGC's VH1's I Love the 90s.
Behind the music, man. Yeah, it's kind of weird how music hits like that. Something that's, well over like 20, coming up on like 30 years ago. And you're like, that stuff's still like, as soon as you hear the title, you're like, oh yeah, I know the lyrics to that. Like, boom, 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 boom. Where do you get that in this modern day and age, though?
Or you think you know the lyrics, and then you look them up and you're like, what the fuck was I singing?
Yeah, there is that. And there's always you know what? I like my version better.
Yeah, my version is the superior version.
Yeah.
Make me fries.
Make me fries indeed. I don't want to post an image or link. I'm trying to steal Pedro's work. Let me go. Let me copy and paste the Twitch thing so I can put it over on Zitter. The Zitter. What is it? They're running a thing on, a test experiment in like the Philippines and New Zealand where you have to pay like $1 a year or something to use Twitter.
That's what they're saying is that in the coming year, they want to switch it over so that if you want to post or retweet, you got to pay $1 to Twitter a year.
That's one way to fucking kick bots in the teeth, but I don't know how well that's going to work for them.
The scammers probably have like $1 an account.
They do, but they don't. How many accounts do they need to send that $1 in? Because that's an easy thing to block.
Yeah, so if you have like 300 bots, all of a sudden you have to pay $300 a year.
Out of 300 different, it's like, why is all these $1 coming from this one PayPal account?
Well, it's okay. It's not my credit card. It's this credit card that I stole. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not actually paying any money of my money.
I don't know, man. I've kind of taken the thing with like Twitter. I'm like, let's just see what happens. Give me some more popcorn. Let's watch. You got to find it all hilarious, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay money for Twitter. Even
I
if
look
it's
forward
even if
to
it's $1.
the movie
Yeah.
of like Elon Musk's descent into madness.
I don't know.
No, it's a good business idea, Pedro. We're just too stupid.
How do you fight bots on the internet?
With fists, you punch them very hard, like Goku. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Like, it is kind of like an arms race, isn't it? Because like, well, again, the TF2 botting situation, I think, is like a perfect little microcosm of it, where you have the bots that are designed to seek out the other bots and murder them, so that the regular people can play the game normally.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if there is an end. I think it's at this point it's turtles all the way down. The only way you can gain access to a server is to be in the physical room where the server is hosted, and you have a controller plugged in. You know what? Shit, that's how you solve bots. Bring back arcades.
Yeah, bring back arcades and LAN parties.
Yeah, no, not even LAN parties. Everyone's got to be on the same fucking machine.
Oh. So basically, we just bring back games. We bring back Stadia.
Yes.
You can still have bots playing Stadia, though.
See, we were talking about this last night when we're doing, we do Trackmania on Fridays. People come hang out with us. If you're like, I've been adulting for the past decade and I want to make friends, we got your friend group, kids. Come hang out. It's on you if you don't. But one thing I was discussing, I would pay money if there was a, like, tournament of, like, say, Team Fortress 2 or Counter-Strike, where it was the best of the hackers with the best hacker tools on each team using their best hacker strats. And let me just see how screwed up it really would look like with, however many's on each side just going at it.
Like the steroid Olympics.
Okay,
yeah,
can we
exactly.
actually finish a round, or does the server crash because everyone's effectively DDoSing it?
Or does the game get rendered in an unplayable state? Because if everyone's wall hacking, then it's like...
I want to see that chaos. Like, I want a professional unlimited class.
Untested, yeah.
Yeah, just let them go ham, man. Let them go ham, and also I pay for access for... If your anti-botting mechanism is to match other cheaters with other cheaters, like I would pay to watch that.
But then you get the Tarkov situation where like they got the secret cheater handshake now, so they know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I want to see how it unfolds when everybody's doing the handshake. You're like,
wait, everyone's cheating?
I have to go against my own? Huh. So then it's like, who's got the best cheats?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watch this. I would. Did any of you ever play Monster Hunter? We're going to talk about that.
I played the one on the 3DS, and I know because I had a bunch of friends who got it, and I just couldn't do it.
I played the one on the PSP. And yeah, way too much grinding. As trash collector, you have to... If you kill one of the big boss monsters once, you don't get enough materials to make the armor set or the weapon set. You get 10% of the materials, so then you're gonna have to grind or trade with other players for the other 90%.
Well, that item drops like 25% of the time, so it's not just you got to do it 4 more times. You got to do it 16 more times, and maybe if you're lucky.
I guess it depends on how it comes off. That's a very difficult, tricky balance to.
Some people are like super into it though, right? Like,
oh yeah, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to share my thoughts on it, but like when it comes to like resource management. Because a lot of games that will start off with like, okay, things are going to be kind of scarce, but I'm thinking about this right now because I'm doing a new game plus for Horizon Ginger Turbo. And by like halfway point, man, like you got so many resources, like you're not even thinking about resource management. It's just like, whatever, my collectathon, I got enough to craft everything I need. But then we have games where that scarcity never goes away, even on the end game, like the Metro series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, but that's all about like, hey, do you want to use this bullet to shoot someone, or do you need to buy that thing that health pack that you desperately need?
Yeah.
Do you want the currency for when you get to the next hub, or do you want to kill that thing?
You have a very clear mental inventory throughout Metro and Metro Last Light of everything you have available because you don't have a lot of it, man.
But it's that kind of game though. Versus like if you had to really worry about ammo management in something like Borderlands, you would have a miserable time.
Everything's a
like-
fucking bullet sponge, so no.
Yeah, right. Like,
Which then again, I don't mind if melee is a viable option in the game, but a lot of times it's not.
oh man, Serious Sam 4 is really bad for that because melee was really good in 3, and they just completely nerfed it for 4.
Ah,
Yeah, in 3 it was kind of a one-hit kill for
Well, you-
all,
no,
like
in-
all the lower ranked monsters.
In 3, you had iframes. In 4, you don't.
Yeah.
So you're stuck in that animation getting murdered by a wearable. Yeah, 4 was honestly like a very serious serious
this is a
downgrade.
serious.
Like, I get what they were trying to do, but I don't think it was. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of telling though. What is it? The latest Talos is Unreal Engine 5.
Mm-hmm.
Moving away from CryEngine. Not CryEngine. Crytek.
Crow.
God damn it.
Crow engine.
Crow or what? Yeah, that one. Lumberyard or whatever. Lumberyard.
It's their internal engine.
What did they rename Lumberyard when they open sourced it?
No, Lumberyard was the open source version.
It's got a new name now, though. It's
Okay.
spun off. It's got a new thing. It's got a .org. We covered it.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
actually owned by the Linux Corporation, yes. Isn't
Yeah.
it still
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Lumberyard?
No,
Yeah, I
no,
thought it
no,
was-
no.
I
It's got a whole different name now.
Open 3D engine.
Okay.
Oh,
O3D.
Oh, 3DE, yeah.
To which everybody's looked at, and they just saw what 20 years of like mangled fucking C looks like.
Yeah, because it's Crytek, right?
Right.
Like
They're like, nah.
this was hot shit like 15 years ago, and we've moved on since. You know when your chief competitor was like Unreal Engine 3. Yeah, Crytek looks like a really good competitor. 4 and 5 though, no.
How many games are still getting made with CryEngine though? Because you still see that every now and then. Is Cryware different from the CryEngine though? Because I still see the Cryware logo pop up. I'm like, huh.
I think they are different. CRIware, right?
You're asking the real questions, not.
Yeah, no, it's
Cryware is someone else. All right,
yeah, completely different. Yeah.
just a guy named Gary.
It was founded 40 years ago,
Ooh,
October 1983.
damn.
So it's a Japanese company, apparently.
Cryware is middleware.
Yeah.
What does it middle do?
There is there's CryEngine 6 is the last release of CryEngine.
Let's see, can do audio, can do video cutscenes. Yeah, it seems to be media based.
Wikipedia.
Unreal, Unity.
Wikipedia has a handy dandy little diagram here.
Let's see.
Street
CryEngine
Fighter
games.
5 uses Cryware.
Haven't heard of that. Arcade, nope. Crisis.
There's the reason 6 is using
Deceit,
using
never
Unreal.
heard of that. Everybody's going to the nope. I heard of that. Evolve, yeah, I knew that. I know that exists. So we're okay. If we take out all the Crisis games, there's one game
Homefront,
I've heard of. Hunt Showdown.
Kingdom Come. I've heard of that one. Heard of Homefront.
Okay, page 2.
Page 2.
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
All right.
Prey. All right.
Okay.
Prey.
Yep. Right. You know what?
Rise.
I've played that for a minute.
The Xbox
Sniper.
One launch game.
Oh, remember Snow?
Rise.
You remember
Yes.
Snow? It had a little.
I remember the 720p window that you could
Yes.
run for a little bit before it had a memory leak.
Star Citizen. Oh shit.
Yeah. Once upon a time.
Okay, where are we at? We're on the page 3. The Climb 2. Nope. Land of Pain. Vanguard. No. All right. So yeah, like 4 games.
Wilson. Okay, Wilson is made in CryEngine?
I don't know.
Really?
What is Wilson?
It's
you
Diablo.
either-
The Diablo
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Lords of Mare. Free character development. Diverse items. Okay.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have pegged that as a CryEngine game, but okay.
It's always kind of strange when you see something that would be like finding out like Flappy Bird was, yeah, on UE5. You're like, what? All right, sure. I mean, I guess. Some of the Mech Warrior games. Oh man, I'm looking for a good Mech Warrior game. I think like probably the best mech fighting game is Tekken.
I don't know. Gearbits looked okay.
It did. It didn't. How much was that?
It was like $13 or something.
$13.
Yeah, it was just under £10 here, so.
I'm kind of holding off on the early access because I definitely like insta-bought that Star Fox, not Star Fox game.
Oh, yeah.
And
I still want that to get out of early access so I can play the Space Harrier
it's
level.
the fucking, I didn't even get to that point yet, man. It's the stone curse, man. It's like anything I buy in early access almost immediately halts development. Like, come on, man. You know, it goes from like, oh, look, it's early access. Oh, they've been doing updates every week. You buy it, you don't get an update for 6 months. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's been me waiting for more Exanima content. They finally released an update after 2 years of nothing. No beta builds, no releases, nothing. They finally released one new area with some lore stuff added to story modes. Like, god damn it.
Communication developers. So important. Even if you're not getting ready to release anything, just keep people updated. Like, we're working on things. So many games, so many great games have just died in early access, and by the time they get to the release, there's just zero interest in it, right?
Yeah, the promise of early access was you get 2 release dates. You have the early access release and then the proper release, and they're both equally as exciting now. No, they're not.
Jordan, you know a little bit about Canada, right?
Just a little bit.
Smidge, right? You've heard of it. You're aware that it's there. And because I was reading a thing on the Reddits where apparently the Linus Tech Tips pulled a video because they got something wrong with shipping. They'd ordered a pre-built PC. And they busted the company's balls because the shipping was $300. Then the company had a post. They're like, yeah, it says on the fucking website, we prepay you got to pay for all the VAT and customs and all the other shit that you would normally get before you could get the package. You got to do that up front. Is that like a normal thing? Like customs and duties?
Sometimes. I guess if they know ahead of time that they're going to be shipping to Canada and they're going to worry about it, some sites will do it. But I don't know. I've never bought like a pre-built PC.
Like it's pretty fucking big.
Yeah, it would have to be like something large, right? I don't think I've ever like bought something that big from the States.
And then the declared value on it's going to be like $1,500 too.
What I've experienced is what they like to do is they like to come up to you and be like, here's your package, pay me the duty or you don't get the package. So that you're like, well, I guess I have no choice then, right? It's right there.
When Jordan sent me the T. Brown Memorial microphone, it's the mailman's like, here it is, that'll be 65 euros in duty and fees and everything else.
You said duty.
You also need to dust that shock mount, homie. Yeah, it's got another side on it.
There's not that much dust.
I mean, now you got to do the whole thing because you just drew a line through it.
You gotta draw a little face.
Yeah, it's just the top bit. The sides are fine.
Yeah, honestly, Scott, I'm with you. I would rather like prepay it. Oh my God, we're zooming in.
There you go. Old toothbrush that I use for cleaning things.
Welcome back to PSMR Cast.
Or whatever the fuck this is, cast. Yeah. If you just tuned in.
This is kind of nasty, man. I don't know if we can show this. This is like weirdly sexual. Maybe it's the eyes. Maybe it's the eye contact.
Oh yeah, just rub me right there. Mm.
Oh yeah. Rub my diaphragm.
Oh no, unfortunately, Scott, we're just burning this material for the live stream.
Yeah. See, this is going to be the intro to the LGC video this week. It's just like... Oh, man.
With some extremely sexy music to go with it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I have to realign this.
Previously on Light Switch.
Couple of trips. That was so much zoom, so much... Well, that was a lot of zoom, no enhance. Some pixels. Right, come on. There we go. Bonk. There we go.
There.
Weirdly sexual microphone toothbrush with googly eyes is going to be the name of the video. 10 hours.
It's just a loop.
Yeah, it's just a loop.
10-hour loop. Yep.
See, that's the kind of shit I will do, Scott. For like April Fool's next year and just have that video sitting around. Oh, fuck yeah. It's going to be something dumb like that, man. It's going to be something dumb like that. This is how that works.
Have you seen the LinuxGameCast video? The what? That video with the dude with the toothbrush on the microphone.
Yep.
Oh, is that
See,
what the channel's called? No idea.
See, that's the thing that's going to crack like 2 million views, right? None of the actual content. It's just like... Toothbrush microphone.
Then we have to completely shift focus to us cleaning microphones with googly eyes. And
But then we jumped the shark already, right? Like... I remember when they used to have Linux gaming content. Now it's just all brushing microphones. Canceling my Patreon.
But no, that's when the Patreon just fucking takes off.
That's when the OnlyFans takes off.
Oh man, I think about that sometimes because you see like very popular streamers and YouTubers that are just fucking miserable, and you're like, you clearly wanted to do one thing, but the one thing you wanted to do never took off, and it was never fucking viable, and that's gotta suck. But you're like, I like money, so I'm gonna do the thing that all the motherfuckers like, which I get.
I like being able to eat and sleep in a house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like one of the downsides of fucking YouTube, man. Like you gotta chase that dragon if you want that algorithm to brush you properly with a toothbrush.
You either find that niche and everyone knows that you're the go-to for the niche, or you have to chase the mainstream.
Or you pay YouTube money.
Or you pay YouTube, yes.
Like when that's just straight up in your YouTube dashboard and those recommended things are right next to each other, it's like, give us money or chase the dragon. I'm like, hey, at least you're clear with it. I'll give you that, YouTube. I'm like, in the days of just waking up in the morning, like, oh, look, it finally clicked in. Those are gone. Those have been gone.
I totally would have the lo-fi beats to brush your microphone too. It's just on the background the whole time.
Can we get like the pixel art of like PagerOS lo-fi girl with the toothbrush?
Well, now I'm thinking like lo-fi beats, brush your microphone, your microphone spider mount with googly eyes. Blue shock mount. Yeah, I want to see how long I can fucking make the title and just how crazily detailed it is. So when somebody clicks, I'm like, what the? Oh, that's exactly what
like
that
the
is.
Amazon listings, yeah.
No, then you gotta like translate it into Chinese and back and translate it again and back.
All you have to do is here. I'll show you how to. You need to include. There, is that right, gentlemen?
Yes.
To make the authentic Amazon listings.
Yes.
Yes.
Original. Just have original in that. There, done.
Oh. OnlyFans. We don't have an OnlyFans.
And it's all Jordan's fault for that.
Sure.
Yeah, blame me. Why not?
The gag was just that Jordan was in charge of the OnlyFans. So if we don't have one, it's Jordan's fault. Sorry.
It's because I'm on Fansly, motherfucker. OnlyFans guys are snakes.
I'm assuming Fansly's is real.
Yes, Fansly.
Okay.
When OnlyFans was like originally gonna nix all their adult content, Fansly popped up as like a, hey, we're not gonna do that, guys.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird one. Was it like what is April 1st? What?
Well,
They just want to die.
seeing how Tumblr successfully pulled that off, they're like, we're gonna have a go at that too.
Yeah, brilliant strategy there.
Oh man, if DeviantArt takes down all the porn, I don't think they could survive.
The DeviantArt's like, no, it's not porn. It's artistic
art.
nudes.
Yeah.
You do not want to be on, because you know somebody's like their entire day, their entire existence is like getting up and like reporting shit every single fucking day. Like, you don't want to be in the receiving end of that. I'm like, okay, I got to make the judgment call of like, is this porn or artistic nudes?
See, I'm on team. Let's jack off to the Mona Lisa. Like, let's just completely tear down that barrier. Oh yeah, Michelangelo's David. I love it. Oh, look at his pecs. They're rock hard. Oh.
Doc, you got a very valid point. People need to remember this. Like, any processor that, you know, if it's Patreon, whoever, that's why. Because the fucking MasterCard Visa shows up and like, you either pull this shit or we're not going to process your payments. That fucking monopoly.
Yeah. Do you accept my Diners Club?
Yeah, right.
I have a freaking Flyers card to take that.
I got like 5 out of 6 stamps on a Subway card. You can almost get a free sandwich.
Are those still around? Or just in general? Like, I remember those back in the day where, like, if you'd go to a place, they'd give you like a little thing. I don't think I've ever filled one out completely.
McDonald's was doing that really, really hard with their coffee because they wanted to muscle Tim Hortons out of business.
Oh.
So they had like, it was like a thing
Didn't they
embedded
realize
in
Tim
their coffee
Hortons
cups.
could do that all by itself? Like,
Did you take IKEA family?
what?
You take my Tesco card?
It's the IKEA, like...
You get an extra
Points
meatball or
card.
some shit? I mean,
There are some things you can buy with, like, the points that you get.
yeah.
And sometimes there's discounts if you have the card. I got this in Portugal, and I could still use it here when we bought basically all of this furniture. So that was good.
The closest thing I got to that is my Amazon credit card, and the only reason I got that is because I think it was like, it'd be like $150 just for signing up for the damn thing, and I was like, okay. Plus, I get cash back on petrol. And
Yeah, it was the only offer they have here is like you get, I think it's like 20 something pounds off. That's it. Oh, just the one purchase, and then you're stuck with a credit card. Oh no. Thanks.
So here's the thing, Scott. If you're setting up a new credit card, like money loaning anything, you have just painted a massive target on your back for every hacker who wants money.
say what?
If like he's like, what would it take to actually like start up a business like a credit card company to
Oh,
compete
they
with
wouldn't
like
fucking
Visa?
let you, man. They get money versus politicians. You're never gonna get.
Yeah. Buy them out, boys. But like, yeah, even like getting the security infrastructure in place for that would be like ridiculous. I would think that like Visa and MasterCard are like under consistent DDoS like all the time. Like,
Nah, man. I got money processor. I downloaded it and just pull it up in a Docker. It says it's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
I got
it's
my
a
Docker
website
file
and
from
everything. You
ChatGPT.
just
Yeah.
go to the website and punch in your credit card stuff, and it works, right?
Yeah. They gave me some more RAM I could download alongside it too. I saw the thing you posted, Ben. The streaming file system thing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Hooks
So-
into NTFS only though.
True. But I was like, interesting. Like, does even
It is the digital equivalent of those like tape things you would hook up to your CD player and put in your car.
But I mean, if it could yoink enough of the game to, I mean, because Valve, I mean, Steam just sees it as a file system. It doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
And, you know, to trickle out the fucking download and you can just start playing the game.
Yeah, as long as you have enough of the stuff in memory to like run it, yeah. I don't imagine it would be like the load times would be pretty brutal, I would imagine. But
yeah, I think it's tech worth developing or looking into more, because I think it was like in the PS4 era, didn't they say that they were going to have some way to like start playing the games while it was downloading?
Yeah. So what it was is they while the game was installing, they had enough. I think they had like the first chapter or whatever on the disc playable. So like, or for Star Wars Squadrons, it was the multiplayer. So you could play the multiplayer while the game was loading or was installing. So like, yeah.
Although a bunch of games came out that the only thing they gave you before the full download was finished was the menu. You couldn't go anywhere past the menu.
Simulator.
Yeah, you can fuck around with the options.
Yeah.
Android tried something like that a while back. I mean, probably 10 years ago, where they had like preload cloud apps. Because I remember
Chrome OS had that.
Oh, no.
You could download the Chrome apps, and they would just run locally without needing an internet connection.
Oh, Trey and Pray. Hands on. Play Vista. Wow. Retro. 2007, baby. It's going to end up with game streaming at the end of the day, no matter what.
What is music from 2007?
Oh, God damn it. Not again.
Yes, we're no escape.
Oh, you get 5% off all Amazon purchases. Okay. I never got that far.
Paralyzer, Finger 11, Fallout Boy, Rihanna.
Yeah, I don't think I get 5%. I think I get Amazon rewards points, though. Which are like gift things I need to redeem or something. I don't know. Like I said, I get cash back. I use it to fill up Turbojet for Atlanta Drive. That's what is my purpose but a robot fucking credit card.
I don't know any of these songs from 2007.
You're old, man.
So I recognize Paralyzer and I recognize Umbrella by Rihanna, and that's about it. I've been paralyzed. That one, yeah.
Icky Thump. That sounds like the background music we need to have playing for Pedro's brushing session. Icky Thump. I don't know what it sounds like. I just like it's like, featuring Icky Thump at the end of the description.
Icky Thump by the White Stripes.
The White Stripes.
Yeah.
Is it still popular to hate on the White Stripes? I didn't check the memo this morning.
I mean, I thought it was just popular to hate on Meg White because she's a terrible drummer, but Seven Nation Army is a good song.
Well, I mean, why would you single out like Meg White for being a bad drummer? Because it's not like Jack White knows how to play a guitar.
That's true. He does know how to say, it's high voltage when we touch and when we kiss.
Allegedly. How many data bits are you sending me, Pedro?
I am sending you 3,863.
Huh. Let me see how many data bits I'm getting from you.
I am only getting 1,040 kilobits per second from you.
Yeah, I'm only getting 1,000. Are you using Chrome?
Chromium.
Can you try Chrome?
I can try Chrome. Be right back.
All right. Hello, Bunny Slayer 74. My apologies for Bunny Slayer 73 being taken.
Chrome.
I mean, I just say hello, but I mean, I can go with it. That's what the kids are saying. Chrome.
Are you gonna like spray paint in your mouth, Pedro?
Witness me.
See,
now I'm getting
when I found out that was like cake icing, I'm like, damn, I would just be like,
Right. Like, what are you doing? I'm busy. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Action. No. Just fucking doing whippets. See, would it have been better if fucking Nicholas Hoult and Mad Max just fucking like did a bunch of fucking whippets the entire time he's just fucking tripping balls?
Yeah, he's walking around in the background. Just having a great time.
Don't know where the fuck he is.
Dude, they did a study, man. They found like a log, 14,000-year-old log, and it was like, oh no, this was a massive get wrecked Earth coronal ejection.
Oh.
Which, we're talking like society-ending fucking...
Yeah,
14,000 years ago or something?
Yeah, which is like a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
Chronologically.
Well, thanks to Stargate Atlantis, I know what a coronal mass injection is and how it's gonna fuck up a planet.
How long, man? Like, what I think about that is like the first thing I went and I was like, okay, because in the United States they were supposed to, because I remember reading about a strategic transformer reserve. They were trying to get that funded. I don't think it ever got funded though. Like,
damn you, Megatron,
dude! Like, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's
like
some sort of space event, massive gamma ray
rolling the
burst from
fucking dice here, man. It's gonna happen. It's that or Team Asteroid. It's probably gonna be in the same fucking week. So, or massive gamma ray burst from black hole at the center of our galaxy that just cooks us. That's what took out the trilobites. So, or a neutron star shooting a laser pew pew right at our ass.
Yeah, we don't detect it. It's moving at relativistic speeds. We can't see that shit.
Now here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. They said they could theoretically predict something like this with, I think it was something up to like 4 to 6 hours ahead of time.
Which is not enough time.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You're already fucked time.
But
okay.
That's not what, you know that. Do you bother telling telling
people? Yeah.
Because what if you know that you just got 6 hours before it's getting Mad Maxy? Like, what do you do? Like, because I personally would never want to be in this position because I'm like, then you got to think like, where are you going to be setting up your camp?
Right. How close are you to a fallout shelter regardless? Like, is this just hey, I'm going to go lie out on a field because there's nowhere I can go right now. So
we're just gonna sit back and watch the world burn.
Or right, do you just write it out for natural conclusion, be done with it in like a day or two, or like do you go grab some sharp pointy sticks and head out to the local grocery to start killing people and collect resources? I don't want to, like, the whole thing with like the zombie thing. I want to be like immediately gone. I don't want to have to deal with that for like. Yeah.
However long it takes for the zombies to decompose.
You know what? On the last episode of The Walking Dead, they should have had the guy cutting the grass. The one zombie with a fucking lawnmower.
Shaun of the Dead.
It's just the guy with the fucking, that hat, the lawnmower hat, the riding lawnmower, and just some zombie stuck on a fucking lawnmower, just driving around in the fucking background.
Yeah. He's been stuck on there the entire time.
The entire 8 years, man. He's the one that has been keeping the lawns manicured.
Keeping the lawns manicured and releasing new cars.
Yeah. Reality broken. I could deal with the zombies and they talk about that. Cut grass. Like, reality breaking, man. I watch this shit. All right. You guys about ready? Looks like that looks better. I guess you're sending me 3 and I'm getting 3.
Yeah, I'm sending you 3. It says I'm getting, I'm sending you 3.7, and I'm getting 3 from you.
All right.
I'm gonna go urinate. I'll be back.
All right. WebRTC video, people, it's easy. It's an exact science. You can't fix it just by juggling knobs. Nope. Mm-mm. Who was it? I think it was a Finnish, or it might have been a Norwegian company. They just did a trial of like a solar powered SUV that went like across the continent. I'd drive too much if I had a solar powered vehicle. Like if I didn't have to incur any costs whatsoever outside of just like basic maintenance, which I guess would probably be a bad thing because a lot of people like, yeah, what are you gonna? I'm just gonna go drive, clog up the roads for no reason.
But yeah, you would need to keep those solar panels clean, otherwise the efficiency would start to drop very quickly.
Yeah, mine'd be real clean, like right on the roof where I reached out. I'm like, come on, we can get
just that one spot.
yeah.
What? I heard a come on. What's going on? What?
Solar powered motoring vehicles. Because one company
the spermy looking ones.
No, somebody did an SUV.
Okay.
And like drove it across the continent. I got to find out what it is. I put it in Discord, but it's been days, and our Discord's
No scrolling.
no scrolling in 2 days. If it was 2 days ago, but have fun, man.
Yeah.
SUV news. Yeah, it's a pretty little looking thing. I thought it was like Renault. Here we go. Did we get a browser? This guy.
Okay, that doesn't look awful.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's 621 miles. All right, maybe not across the continent, but you get the idea.
Okay.
Driving on sunshine, man.
Whoa! I'm driving on sunshine.
Here's the side profile of it.
Oh, it's Race the Sun. You have just like, oh shit, I need to get home before dusk.
The zombies chasing you. Right?
Does it have like a Flintstones mode too, where you can like drop out the floor and walk?
Is that a spicy pepper?
I think that was Atomic's Prius.
Isn't that like that puppet that wanted to become a real boy?
Pinocchio?
Yeah, Pinocchio.
No, that was the one from before Pinocchio. It was a Pinocchio.
It was a Prius-like?
Wasn't the Pinocchio like the Geppetto's actual son who died?
Yes.
Is he Pinocchio?
Oh, spoilers for the Lies of P, I guess.
Spoilers for Pinocchio, you know, that 500-year-old story, or how old is Pinocchio?
Your car wanted to be a real truck?
From the 20s or the 40s, something like that.
1883.
Okay, that's even older than
Yeah,
I thought.
1920.
Okay.
I mean, right,
Yeah.
right next to each other.
Yeah, you know, spoilers for something from the fucking 1800s.
Yeah, spoilers from something from 100 years ago. Yeah.
More 200 years ago.
Maths.
The 120, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's you've had enough time to go read The Adventures of Pinocchio. Despite it being like the inciting incident of Geppetto's son dying and therefore building Pinocchio. It's like, stop spoiling Star Wars. I don't want to know that it takes place in space.
Man, I watched the Lies of P. I've been watching a couple people figure out routing for the speed runs for it. And one of the gimmicks is, it's the Pinocchio game. And like your assistant is on like a little canister, and the way they handle it is like, instead of like comm static, that when they pick up, it makes a chirping sound that sounds a lot like cricket.
Right.
Right. And that's just mechanic. Anyway, 2 days ago, there was a fucking cricket in my fucking attic. Because I come on, you hear, I'm like, I don't need this shit. I don't need this shit. And I try to cut that attic light on and off to fuck with it. I'm like, nope, it's not having it. I think it died finally. I didn't hear it yesterday, but that was bugging the shit out of me.
Yeah, no, it isn't 1940. It's 1880.
1940 was the movie version.
Atomic, Atomic, you're getting bonus points for telling me the most disjointed memento fucking story. What?
Well, are you paying attention to the stream coming from Discord or from IRC? Because it's two different stories.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. If you're not in our Discord, it's even worse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting context.
Precious, precious context.
Context is overrated. We're just supposed to read out of context things so we can be mad.
Especially in
them.
English, yes. Read things out of context in English.
Clip that.
Yep. What was it? Isn't I didn't care enough, but apparently some YouTuber went to some other YouTuber's house and like doxed them this week.
Yeah, I saw something
Sniper
about that.
Wolf
yeah,
and
that word.
Jack's Films. Yes,
Okay, that
I
word
saw
I don't
Sumeto Media's video about it.
The fuck happened there, man? Because I know neither of these motherfuckers, but it's enough to where it's shown up in like my news feeds. I'm like, what's going on?
So Sniper Wolf is one of the you can't call him that on Twitch, but they're one of the over-sexualized streamers that does reaction videos of other people's contents. And Jack's Films created a second channel to react to her reactions while effectively criticizing her and doing the right thing and actually giving credit to the people who make the original videos, which is something she doesn't do. So I guess she took it personally, and at one point she's like, oh, I'm like 5 minutes away from Matt Jack's Film's house. Should I go talk to him? And then she posted a picture of the front of his house to her 5 million followers. And she immediately got called out for doxing. And she didn't do anything or apologize until YouTube went, we're disabling your monetization now. We don't know for how long, but at last week, her monetization was still disabled.
Is she going to do like a reaction video to the lady playing the ukulele apologizing?
She might play the ukulele herself. So.
I'm sorry I groomed a child. Apparently that's the problem. Yeah. Man, what a fucking video to post. That the ukulele girl, it's like, yep, that is tone deaf.
Like,
I am
just fucking cut the computer off at that point, right?
Yeah, like I am pretty autistic. I am not that tone deaf.
Yeah, crazy YouTube drama, man. Oh, okay. So now I know. I'm up to speed. Doxing.
Yeah, no, that was a very clear-cut case of doxing, and everyone was calling for blood on X. It's like, can you, because your, what is it? The terms of service say that you can't, like, take stuff off platform and effectively dox someone.
You got to keep these beefs online, people.
Yeah.
We can't monetize
she
it
went
when you get off
directly
platform.
against that,
Yeah.
and YouTube wasn't saying anything because she's one of the big ones. She's one of the chosen ones.
Now, would you ascribe that to that being the case, or YouTube just generally not giving fucks about any of that?
both?
Yeah. I mean, YouTube is very much like Valve in that they will only do something if there is like perceptive public pressure pushing them.
Well, it's just like I hear motherfuckers with like 13 million followers, like, we cannot get a hold of somebody at fucking YouTube. We have to bitch on Twitter.
Yeah. But
and
that's
then you
also
have people
like
getting their channels entirely demonetized and blacklisted from monetization for the stupidest shit, and at the same time you have the PewDiePies actively paying people to, you know, say anti-Semitic stuff, and still make fuck tons of money off of YouTube. You know, whatever.
So it's YouTube. This is why we're all going to switch to Odyssey, which we're going to be talking
Oh, wait, no, that's gone.
about. Stay tuned. There's your teaser.
Oopsies. Oh man, right. I was looking through BG3 mods to install for
Oh,
that
shit.
mod manager. There's a 16-man co-op mod.
What?
Yeah. You can apparently with mods you can get 16 people in a game of Baldur's Gate 3.
I mean, I'm willing to, because I can't really fuck your game up if there's 15 other people in there.
Oh no, they're already doing that. So there's
Wait, so you gotta like wait? That's gonna take forever.
Combat
no.
is
If you're not in combat, then you can move around freely. But if you're in combat, then you're that's
Okay.
actually a thing. That's actually a thing you got to take advantage of, because sometimes you can start fights and that locks enemies in place, and then you can send your other dudes to like go around them and like join the fight from like more advantageous positions.
So if we wanted to wipe out an entire city, we would still need to wait.
I'm just saying,
turn.
like, we need to get that motherfucker and like find the closest thing looking to Helm's Deep hill. How about it?
There was a Helm's Deep mod for Left 4 Dead that basically was bad.
I'm down with that. Like, anytime I see that clip, speaking to like YouTube's like, hey, what do I like? Fuck yeah, I want to watch that YouTube. Let's watch that again.
That was me watching Dogma. They're just like, hey, you want to see the upscaled 4K version of Dogma? Okay, I guess I'm watching Dogma now.
Yeah.
I do watch Dogma.
Yeah,
because of your thing.
Yeah, it's like it's a really good movie. It's like
ABC. One,
yeah.
two, three,
Easy fun. Candy girl, all I want to say, I need your love. Hey, they're getting a free show.
No, right.
Alan Rickman's so good.
That was a very special movie at a very special time. That was just everything came together there.
Yeah, Kevin Smith protesting his own movie release.
Yes, that. Well done. All right, let's get going, man. Let me go grab my something to drink and we do show.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins. It loses some of its impact when it's turn-based.
Well, you can still aggro a bunch of enemies and have them join the fight. And then you see the initiative bar just go from like 4 people to like 20 people, and you're like, oh no.
And then you see the scroll bar appear below the turn. It's like,
oh no, it wraps. It wraps. So it goes,
I remember whenever Winter Nights, like the multiplayer, everyone was into the persistent worlds and having like 60-something people in one server and watching the Pentium 2s that some of those servers were being hosted on just crawl.
Now that I have read through Pathfinder 2nd Edition, I kind of want to get Pathfinder War of the Righteous. Because like,
what is the premise behind it?
Well, it's like Pathfinder Kingmaker, except it's like it's a different story, using the Pathfinder 2nd Edition rules instead of the Pathfinder 1st Edition rules. I really like Kingmaker. That game's fucking hard, though.
I mean, they still do, but the servers are now being hosted in, proper machines or actual hosting services. So you don't get as much jank as you used to back in the day. Because this was like 2003, 2004. That was, that was prime jank. I remember there were like I think it was the Shifter Prestige class. It was banned on one of the servers I used to play on because I can't remember which of the shifting options. It just had so much CPU overhead just to run everything that it could do that is like, no, we're just going to disable that Prestige class. You can't play it. It had a custom 2DA where that didn't show up at all. Oh yeah, a bunch of spellcasters and particle effects and dragon fire and yeah.
Gotta watch out for Dragonfire.
You gotta watch out for Dragon Drop.
Oh, it was when they released the Hordes of the Underdark, the Dracolich fight, because the breath weapon was a negative effect dragon breath. That used to make my computer at the time just go... Okay, there you go.
All right. Oh, right. Hang on. I gotta do one more thing. Click. Right. I've done the one more thing. One more thing.
One more thing.
Cool. Pro tip, don't fight dragons. Dragons are like gravity. They will always win.
They're bigger than you and they breathe fire. Yeah, it's like who would win in a fight, King Kong or Godzilla? The fire breathing lizard.
I don't know. We're talking about that King Kong that showed up in that video game that was released this week. That King Kong was rough. Oh, it was bad.
Didn't see. Was it Gollum bad?
Yeah, it's being referred to as a Gollum-like. Yes.
Okay. I'm glad we have this new genre of games. Gollum like.
It definitely made Gollum look like a AAA title.
Oh no. Oh no.
So this was like the some underpaid developers had 1 year to like poop this thing out. Yeah. Dude. It looks it too. I mean, all right. All right, everyone, let's hit the record button. Hey, it still works. It's always neat. I'm easily amused. I like being able to push a button and like, boom, different systems. All right. Hey everyone, welcome back to LinuxGameCast Weekly, the show that covers the latest Linux gaming news, reviews, how-tos, and most importantly, whatever the hell else we come up with. That is Jordan. Over there is freshly cleaned
Squeaky Magoo.
shock mount. Just got brushed off with a toothbrush.
It was extremely sexy.
Surprisingly, it was a little too sexy.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm uncomfortable.
You got to tune into that live stream and come relive that experience, man. It is. There might be a 10-hour cut of that in the future. But anyway, if you are watching this live, Shadow Realm Dynamic, helping us form Cocaine Voltron. Yeah. YouTube has kind of went crazy with the ads, haven't they? With the anti-ad technology.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You're not allowed to have an ad blocker installed anymore.
Thinly veiled threats that your account may be suspended for breaching the terms of service because ad blocks are against their terms of service. Yeah, go ahead and try and do that to someone who has a lot of money, YouTube. I want to see that court case.
Like, LOL, we're Google. Here's the licensing agreement that you signed up for, dipshit. So, like, yeah, let's.
Yeah, no, it'll be a good test to see if that holds up in court.
Because it will. Yeah, you might
not unless they're going against Larry Page or one of the Oracle guys,
2 or
right?
3 months ago. I told y'all motherfuckers it was going to happen. And nobody paying attention. I was like, do you know how easy this is? Now, to my point, they haven't done the thing I was talking about yet. This is just, they're still fucking testing the waters because you can still fight around this.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't the switch getting flipped yet.
Yeah, with the web integrity framework thing, that's the big no-no that's gonna really fuck shit up.
But I mean, I have YouTube Premium. I made that choice just because I use enough YouTube for like research, and plus you get YouTube Music, which I guess I should go back and listen to because apparently we only know songs from the mid-90s.
Honestly, I've been using YouTube Music for music discovery, and it's not bad. You gotta like specifically say like, give me new shit, otherwise it will play you the same like 15 songs over and over and over again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been my experience with it.
One thing I'm going to start doing for our patrons, I've been kind of sporadically testing it out, is if you want like just a clean produced version, one way you can use YouTube DL or whatever DLP it's called now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, YTDLP.
Yeah. That's not going to be a perfect quality, but we have the option to put video up on Patreon. We're still in that. I don't know if that's rolled out to everybody yet, but you might have noticed that video there, no ads, nothing. You just get it, do whatever you want with it, and it's going to look fine.
FreeTube still works.
See, I don't know, like I see a bunch of people posting about all these like
Vanced and whatever.
Yeah,
and
I'm like
the one that Louis Rossmann did with his company. He just hired a couple of developers, and it's like, do this, and it basically allows you to follow one person on all the platforms that they share videos on, including the paid ones. So, very good job on that one.
My only thing about using anything else like is eventually it's not going to work at some point.
Greyjoy, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what are you going to do when YouTube just shuts off API access? Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's an appropriate name, Greyjoy, because old
Theon.
Theon, he also got cut off
Snip,
a little
snip.
prematurely. Yeah.
Oh
Sausage.
man. Yeah, had a good time. We're doing Trackmania still. If you want to come hang out with us, we've kind of got the server. We got a new plugin set up for Cup. So if you want to get some racing on, join us for Tuesdays and Thursdays. I keep forgetting to plug that. And I got my camera lens. I got a floppy camera lens, which was, it said it was floppy and it was $9.
Is it flopping?
It's got a little flop to it. So like when you adjust the focus, it wiggles a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like it stays put afterwards otherwise.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's okay. Well, you got to be a little careful adjusting the aperture because it doesn't click into place. So if you like dial it too far, the lens will just fall off.
Oh.
But then again, it's a $9 lens, so I'd be like,
What a shame.
yeah,
JC Denton, what a shame.avi.
womp womp. Anything new and exciting going on in Canada this week in Toronto's land, Vils?
No, I brought it up in the pre super shows and I watched that new Babylon 5 animated feature. It was all right. It was exactly it was another Babylon 5 episode. It was nice to watch. I'm on vacation this week, which is nice. I spent the past like 4 days writing documentation, so I'm very tired of looking at Markdown.
You did spend your vacation writing documentation.
I did not spend my vacation writing
upcoming
documentation.
week.
Yes, this coming week. I am available to sleep.
Are you excited to see new and interesting ways people will avoid doing anything?
I look forward to coming back to a complete another shit show. Be like, Jordan, this thing didn't work. And I'm like, did you read the code? They're like, no. I'm like, why do I have to read the code for you? Because you're the senior. Ah! But anyways, how's your job going, Pedro? You're really happy at work, aren't you?
He is. Ball of joy.
Yes, I'm terribly happy. It just seems that now I have to deal with the copyright claims too. So yeah, that's
you got hired as the NHS's copyright bot.
Mm-hmm.
I got known as the one who had to figure out what the fuck the copyright claimant was actually claiming, because the screenshots that they sent us, it's like, this thing is included here. And the screenshot that they had did not include the thing, and I went to the site that they linked to. It's like, that doesn't include your thing. What the fuck?
They just sent you a photo of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
No, they said it's like, no. There's a presentation that if you click on this, and click on this, there's a presentation that has our copyrighted content. Why didn't you just share the link to that presentation to
That's
start
not the way
with?
my brain works, man.
No. I have to take a photo of the screen
Ooh.
and email it to you.
Fax it.
Yeah.
So yeah, after we figured out where the actual content was, it's like, yes, okay, there is something there that totally shouldn't have been there, so let's forward that on to the right people, and supposedly it's sorted now. We'll find out.
Did you send it? Oh man, I would have sent him back a spider.
Yeah. So then ask for the drawing of the spider back.
Right. You're like,
Yes.
we're sorry.
Just
We're
do
going to
the
send you
Joe
the
Lycett
spider.
thing.
Yeah, give me my spider back. I want it back.
Oh, a screenshot with some Google ads on it and be like transformative work.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is the remix of that. We dropped the bass on it.
Yes. Let's drop the bass in the horse.
Ah, yeah, it goes, nay, it's the Steam!
That's going to change by itself. Give it time. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, no, automation is... Automation, don't fail us now. Well, you might, speaking of Canada, you might, if you live here, you might have to drive through the snow in negative 50 degree weather. And if you don't live in Canada, you can... I mean, that's usually what happens. Those beavers are vicious come wintertime. But yeah, if you can't live in Canada and experience yourself, you can play Kona 2. We threw chairs when we were reviewing games at the first Kona, where it was one of those walking simulators that came out in the wake of like Dear Esther and Firewatch. This one was Icy Watch. Yeah, you walk around, you try to solve a mystery and not freeze to death. And they have a new version out, or the sequel's out, that they released on Linux, which it's not very common that we get a game that initially gets released on Linux and then 5 years later they're like, oh yeah, here's the sequel, also on Linux. I don't know. the reviews are mostly positive. People are saying in the reviews that it's like a little bit more linear and a little like less sophisticated than Kona 1. I don't know. I just remember walking through snow and being like, I can do this in real life. Why am I playing a game to do this?
I mean, the first one was pretty linear from what I remember. I remember it being kind of meh at the end because the ending... clearly, they wanted to set up the follow-up, which I guess here it is. Good job. But the ending was kind of meh. It was like, oh, there's a Wendigo. Okay, cool. And then you had to do the driving in the snow, and it was very restrictive. The moment you got anywhere off the snow, your car like slowed down. It's like, no, you have to turn back into the road. Couldn't move at all. So yeah,
that's usually how driving through snow works.
No. See, this is what I remember. We had to go check the reviews here. With the thumb is down, the big red one's a sad game full of invisible walls. And like, man, that brings back some memories. Because so what I put in the show notes, what I remember about the original game was boredom and ice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, $30 for this experience. But I guess if you like the first one, and I didn't dislike the first one. I was like, this is just like a walking simulator with ice and shit. That's what I felt like.
I mean, but again, that was what was very, very popular at the time. It was like just before battle royales. I think that was like the hard sort of pivot of people got tired of like low key chill walking simulators, and they're like, I want 12-year-olds screaming at me just all the time.
Well, some people like that experience of like walk around, scan a thing, ooh, spooky thing, go somewhere else, and
go see the story and sort of like piece together. Yeah.
Like I get it.
The thing that always sticks out to me with the Kona series is that can't call it that in Portugal.
What does it mean in Portuguese?
Why? Okay,
the
hang
C
on.
word.
Now there has to be Portugal has
vagina.
Well, here's the thing, though, man. Like that's got to be close enough in Spanish, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so between those two countries, like AJA's definitely got to have a distribution market there. So what the hell do they call the fucking Kona there?
That's the thing.
Or is this just the thing? Or is this like a forbidden word for like 8-year-olds and everybody is like,
no. That word is effectively the Portuguese version of cunt. So it is very much a no word in all situations. So what was it? The Hyundai Kona, which they had to rename as the Hyundai Kawaii for Portuguese markets.
Because it's so cute.
Aww.
Yeah.
Kawaii desu?
Yeah, man, the way the blood drips out of the headlights, it's awesome.
Yeah, weebtastic. All right.
Soulbind up next. Tales of the Underworld, which looks right up, Pedro's alley on this one.
It's not a pixel game. I had to look closely.
It's very much very in line with Dead Cells. If you're looking for like the closest comparison, like the combat just screams Dead Cells, but it seems to play more on the you're expected to die and come back to life more so than in Dead Cells. You collect the dead body parts of your fallen enemies, and then you can use them on yourself because hey, you're just a skeleton and you're killing other skeletons, so reuse those parts, baby.
Skeleton.
Yes. I out of curiosity for some reason, I just went to SteamDB and searched for games with the word soul in the title. 229 with 149 being the plural. For no particular reason still, I also searched for dark. And there's 680 games on Steam, publicly listed currently, that have dark in the title, which I thought there would be more
searching
genuine.
For the wrong type of soul. See what we need to search for.
Hot soup?
88.
Booze, Valve, you suck. There's no
I
hot
searched
souls.
this on Friday, so there were 88,495 games
My
publicly
dreams of a
listed
Dark Souls
on
dating
Steam.
simulator have been dashed.
Then we call Date Souls then.
Oh.
And honestly, I genuinely thought there would be a lot more games with the soul and dark in the title. But no,
if you liked it, you should have put an Elden Ring on it.
Oh,
very good.
Oh man, can't dodge rule that commitment. All right,
Beyonce might copyright strike you, but there you go.
So yeah,
I'll dodge roll. She can't hit me.
this is Salt and Skelly Boys, right?
Yeah. List SteamOS as a system requirement too. Like to see more of that.
Mhm.
Play our game on your Steam Deck.
I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole when I was getting everything set up. I'm like, SteamOS, all right. I know this is not like a public thing, but there's got to be like a repo with all the open source bits that Valve has used for SteamOS because licensing and GPL compliance and all that. No, there's not.
I wonder if it's one of those like you got to send an email and they'll do it that way. They'll send you the diskette with the.
That might be a project for me next week, is sending off that email and be like, where is the code for this? You know, I understand like leaving out your proprietary bits, which are completely falls within the license, but that is absent on GitHub or wherever. Couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can still download SteamOS 2, the old one.
Yeah,
the Debian
but
based
I
one.
want that hollow ISO, and like, if somebody
I
knows,
need
like,
Chimeras.
leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Be like, hey, here's where you
use
get it.
Chimera. Just use Chimera.
I want that SteamOS so I can look at it and not do anything with it, but I just want to know it's there for security. You know, a little steamy blanket.
You gotta run it in a Docker container then from the Linux server people.
You know, fucking containers, man. You know, here's one thing I'm really glad that people are still playing around with, like those little what do they call them, like droplets or whatever. Those little big $1 or whatever.
Like little micro VMs.
Yeah, because it's forcing them to do shit without containers. At least they're getting that. You know,
you can run a container
you
on a
fucking
droplet.
squeeze some shit on there, but when you're sitting there like that's all I have, I'm like, I got to make better usage of these, like 1 gig of RAM.
That's why you set your memory values very, very small in your Docker Compose. I don't know. That's
Yeah. Fortunately, like there are other people who are like, you know what? Maybe I need to actually not do everything in a fucking container. But
all right.
yeah.
Well,
Ghostbusters.
Linux DevOps Cast is next week.
No, it's not.
No, it will be in my hotel room. Damn it! It's gonna be me and
Jordan,
a pillow.
Jordan, we cannot do the Vin and Jordan show because I've already thought about that. Because what would the 3-letter word for that be?
The Vag Show.
Yes. Then we're like, we really can't say, hey,
Well,
come get some veg in your face, right?
Well, I mean, minor tangent. My username back in college was my first initial, my middle initial, and my last name. So for 4 years, I was just Jack Wang.
Jack Wang.
Jack Wang. That every assignment, Jack Wang.
The plaid strips.
Yep.
Ghostbusters.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
That's right. I want to give this a mention. Asymmetrical game. Hide and seek. Pew pew. You shoot ghosts. Take their money. You know, take their ghost lunch money. And this just kind of came out of nowhere. This was like a little drop. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I heard about this game being in development. And I wanted to give this a mention because it got to get released on Steam. And now we'll get to the rest of it. But day one release on Steam, Steam Deck verified right out of the gate. And then I did some research because I was like, I know I've seen a trailer for this and it seems kind of late for this coming out. But this is from the creators of Friday the 13th, the game, Predator and Hunting Ground. See, those 3 juggernauts have failed co-op online multiplayer. And apparently, like at some point, Epic looked at that resume, looked at their CV and went like, man, we need to get you guys in for an exclusive. So that's where this game's been for an exact year.
Stargate.
Right. Okay.
So that's why you've never heard about this game, because it's been on the Epic Store for the last year, not doing anything. And yeah, I'm just going to give them credit where credit's due, because it doesn't matter which thoughts are in Epic or whoever, this iPhonic publishing. What matters here, the data point that you want to focus on is somebody's taken the time to at least say, hey, it's Steam Deck verified. We at least took that step, and that's good for all of us. So keep that in mind. But I do look forward. It's $14.99. Listen, a year from now, this game's going to be in a $5 bundle. We're going to pick it up and play around with it. Until then, it exists. If you want to play it on your Steam Deck, go for it, because it's got PvP co-op.
Yeah, I mean, Busted by Daylight looks pretty fun, honestly.
I mean, yeah, it looks like a interesting $5 game at some point, and of course, people are. Even Windows users are already, and I'm going to say rightfully so, they're complaining about having to create a, maybe not, well, it depends. an Epic account in order to do the online cross-platform multiplayer thing.
Yeah. I mean, like, but I don't know. You can log into Epic Games with like your Google account. I don't get it at this point.
Strange lines in the sand, man.
Yeah, it's kind of a moot point at this.
That's a line in the sand I wouldn't cross.
Yeah, but it's you, Pedro. Like, it's like we'll put that on the list.
Yeah. There's only one sandier person on this podcast, and he only shows up once a year. So it's Sandy Claus.
But he's got Sandy in the name, so yeah.
Yeah, man. Good on them for at least taking the time to making sure it was Steam Deck verified. Now, we do have some game updates this week.
We do. One that's been on Linux for a while, since 2014.
Yeah, like what, 5 years ago?
9 years ago.
Oh God. Don't look at your hands. Don't look at your hands.
Fistful of Frags, a game which somehow still has people playing it. I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it when they first released it. I played a lot of it. The shooting was actually very, very good. But they're still releasing content, and apparently the lead developer went AWOL. And they're trying, it's like, okay, if you know anything, please, tell him he's needed. Tell him we very much want him to be back, because we need some things to improve how the servers are handled. So yeah, there's more servers than are actually listed. If you go to just the multiplayer or the co-op side, you have to go into find servers so that it gives you like the usual source server list, and it gives you everything. So a lot of people aren't happy because they can't find the servers just by using the traditional multiplayer
this GIF bugged me a little bit. I'm like, okay, how were we doing this back in the day? So I'm guessing they trenched that out and put a cable under it, because you can kind of see it. Like right
there's like a seam there where he's coming.
Yeah.
We're looking at a cowpoke being pulled. Well, the visual aspect is he's like sliding on his ass, like down the
I think maybe he's getting pulled by a horse.
Well, in this they're trying to make it look like there's no rope or anything to that effect. So yeah, he's definitely getting. Guys, the special effects. If you ever go back and like watch some of the stuff is like just straight up Daredevil work. But, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's we don't got to worry about paying these people money. Just throw them off the train. It's fine.
It's spoopy season, so of course they have the Halloween maps, and they have what was previously a community map, but it was very popular because even for what I played of the game, I played a lot in the warehouse. That was one of the most popular community maps. So now there's a semi-official variant which is all Halloween themed, and honestly, I wish I could go back into it, but not run into the people that have only been playing it and nothing else for the past 9 years. I mean,
so, that's kind of it. That's the people who are playing the game currently. So good luck, right?
I would kind of argue that just a little bit, because I did, I saw this show up in the notes, and I'm like, how many people? Because I remember the game, I was like, wow, that was like almost a decade ago. Went and looked it up. It keeps like 100, 115, 120 active players daily, which, talk about bets I would have lost on that, right? I was thinking maybe like 10, 15 people. Yeah, I mean, there's almost enough for a viable colony, right? Almost.
Enough to populate an Old West town, at least.
Yeah, that's a healthy Old West town, yeah.
For game, I mean, it is free to play and it's been out forever, but yeah, to your point with... That'd be like trying to get into that latest tech in beta, like the type of people that just, that's all they do, man. You're going to get wrecked. So if you want to get good.
Could you imagine trying to get into like competitive like Quake 3 these days? Like, oh God.
There isn't so much a skill ceiling as there is a skill outer space.
Yeah, there is the axis, and then there is the skill level, which is just perpendicular to it. So like, yeah.
I'm good. Steam Deck verification hour is not over. Welcome back to Steam Deck Verification Cast. Look, I saved you the comment, kids. Because Monster Hunter World is also Steam Deck verified. This is a game update that I want to give it a mention, because I'm going to shout these out every time I see it, because they need to be. And Monster Hunter with the update 1520.
Monster Hunter.
That's a lot of updates, man. Iceborne is now officially Steam Deck verified. Capcom is getting in on the game too. Happy to see this. Apparently it works out of the box. They've reworked the interface so it's readable on Steam Deck. The default graphics setting performs, and I quote, well, which is always a fascinating metric when I'm looking for performance, because that immediately makes me want to like benchmark a video card with, instead of numbers, use things like, well, all right, okay-ish, and acceptable for the bar graph numbers.
Acceptable out of 5.
Yeah, no 5, just acceptable. It's, oh yeah, this one's coming up on acceptable, but this one's only in the okay-ish for over the. I want to do that, and
man, if only SteamOS had like some sort of inbuilt performance monitor, so you could see how games are running.
Can't do it. Well, that's like, well, it's running well, and I'm like, well, you use
you
words
have
like
Mango HUD built into SteamOS. Just fucking use it.
I'm sure they did, Pedro, and they're like, we don't want to make that.
Yeah, those numbers don't look great. Let's
look too good there.
It's probably 30. You're probably, with everything cranked down, so you're getting
720p 30-ish.
Yeah,
on default.
But yeah, no, I actually thought, because one of the things that they list is that the in-game interface text is now legible on the Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a thing that they already had, because I remember I tried the demo before the game released, and one of the options was like increase the UI text size.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it wasn't Steam Deck specific, so they just made sure it was like, okay, how does it read on the 800p screen that the Steam
it's
Deck
official.
has? Yeah.
Yeah, happy coincidences that can also be features.
Yeah.
But like most Monster Hunter games, you have to deal with the Japanese style online multiplayer, which means
the drop in, drop out, annoying bit. Yes.
Yeah. not going to be, and the UI is not going to be super great either. Hopefully, it's all integrated with Steam, so you can just like right click join. Some games still don't let you.
Quite
do it.
possibly. I mean, I've kind of avoided the Monster Hunter of last year. One of the Monster Hunter games was on sale for, a pittance, like $3-4 or something like that. I'm like, you know what? Let's taste this thing. Let's see what it is. Because, I like action RPG, open world type, sandbox type things. Got it. Fucked around with it for, I went through the tutorial and I got out to where I was hunting the monsters in the world. True to the title. And it very clearly, it doesn't waste your time. It tells you that it's an AINSTDS, which is an action I need something to do simulator. If you like to spend hours booping on things and collecting numbers and shit, it's your fucking jam.
Yeah, I played Monster Hunter 3 on the 3DS because I got some friends who bought it.
Yeah.
And I just bounced off it. It's just it's too grindy.
It's super grindy. But some people like the,
Yeah. Some people just like tune out.
I love him, but he likes his Monster Hunters. I remember him playing the Wii version back in the day, and he's got I don't know if it's Monster Hunter World or the one before that. It's probably World.
When did we get Monster Hunter like space?
He has
Monster Hunter Super.
In this
I
game.
want to see
That's
monsters with space
crazy.
You can play it on your Steam Deck.
That would actually be kind of a cool. There's a game idea for you. Space whaling. You got like these giant like space leviathans, and you got like a couple ships, and you got to take them down.
What
like
if they
Shadow of the Colossus style? Like
it's hyperspace. You got to watch out.
Yeah, space whales. You got chewed, and then they're gonna waste 8 episodes of your life getting nothing done. Oh no!
Then getting wrecked. Oh, that's gonna do it for our Steam news. We got a tried and true intro into the news segment. Something that we've been doing for a long time. Drivers, baby.
Yeah, this is so. I guess NVIDIA is tired of people complaining that their drivers under Linux have been a little lackluster as of late. So this new version, I believe it is 545.23.06 beta, comes with the ability to actually install the NVIDIA driver from the run file in a graphical session. It works. Oh my god!
How many fucking years, NVIDIA?
It gives you so much scare text. It's like, this may not work. This may not work. Reboot your computer immediately afterwards. This may not work, but it fucking works. And after we were trying to figure out in the pre super shows on how long people have been requesting for this feature to be present. It's been more than 2 decades, probably. So yeah, the other thing they added, apparently they were tired of people talking about how NVIDIA can't Wayland good. So they've added experimental support for Vulkan, OpenGL, NVIDIA PAU, and X Wayland. You're going to need to have mode setting enabled. You need to have the latest version of X Wayland. You need to be on a recent version of EGL Wayland, 170 or over. And if you're on GNOME, you need to set a GNOME setting registry thing to enable KMS modifiers. It's also very experimental. They give a whole process of like, how do I identify where the bug actually exists? Yeah. But because it could be an issue with the driver, could be an issue with X Wayland, could be an issue with EGL, could be an issue with Vulkan. So, but they're getting this out. We're gonna have fully accelerated X Wayland support, and Ben, no more giant text in your terminals.
Pour
when
one
you
out,
alt
you
F2.
fucking hipsters, baby. Yeah, your TTY. If you know, you mess something up on your NVIDIA box and you go to TTY, you get the nice jumbo vision. It's been a time-honored tradition for a long, long time. That's
don't need to get your glasses.
No, you don't. And Jordan, you got an excellent point, especially with your modern, good luck buying a monitor that's not UHD these days, unless you're like 1440s. I'm like, all right, fine.
If you want high refresh rate, maybe don't buy a 4K monitor.
Yeah, I mean, but if you like high fidelity images and you want to get that UHD display and you don't want to watch that 1440 blurro vision, I'm just saying. Fight me. Come on.
I'm just saying, I have both a 1440 and a 4K screen, and they're both the same size.
One's a lot sharper than the other, though, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
But
then
now,
again,
now
I played games on the 1440 because, hey, less demanding.
But hey, now you can add FBdev to your kernel boot args.
But
and hey,
I got to finish the point.
Oh
yeah, it would be big. Now it's not big anymore, which we're going to kind of miss because you could read the big chunky text on.
Yes.
But this is something you got to enable. They're not taking it away from you just yet, so you can hold on to your PBR and your American spirits and still live that life. Which can, I mean, how many times you're like, oh, thankfully I don't have to like lean into your monitor to like, what is going on there?
That is a bit of a pain on AMD, especially on high resolution monitors when you have to switch to terminal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, now especially in the living room, right? Now let me take the keyboard and walk all the way up to the television so I can see what the fuck I'm reading.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. That was kind of sad, but I've been using it all week since it came out earlier this week. Put it in. Didn't have any funkiness with it. I played probably a good like 6, maybe 7 hours of Horizon Ginger Turbo New Game Plus on it using DLSS at 1440p, Pedro.
Yeah, less demanding.
Because I got a 3060 and you want to hit, 70 FPS with everything on YOLO. That's how you do it. And, but there's still room for improvement in NVIDIA. So I want you to step in, lean in a little bit, and we need to sit down and talk about this. Because now that we don't have to drop to a TTY to install the run file, which a lot of you are just looking at us sideways, listen, 3 of the 6 people on this fucking planet that still install NVIDIA drivers from the run file are on the show. So, yeah, we're like, but that's not been a problem with RPMs or DEBs or my Arch and things forever. Like, still complaining about it, though. All right, we're glad it's fixed.
It should have been fixed a while ago, frankly.
It should, yeah, because even AMD's FGL-RX, for as shit as those drivers were, you could install them while the module was loaded.
Now, in their defense, they didn't work.
They never worked, whether the module was loaded or not. They never fucking worked, but you could do it.
Here's a couple of things. Now that we can do this with a run file, we've gotten all the hard stuff out of the way. Now we need that GUI installer. All right, I want some damn next buttons.
You got to keep the old monitors though. You got to make it look like a fucking UI from like early 2000s.
Yeah, you got to keep the CRT and the NVIDIA settings.
We want to maintain CRT parity with our existing control panel, but we want some next buttons on the installer. Also, it'd be pretty sweet if we could get require us to enter an email address in order to download drivers, because that's how you get Windows parity. That makes sense. Telemetry too. Yeah, let's get some of that.
Yes. No, we need that GeForce experience and finally get proper shadow play and proper NVEnc support on Linux. NVIDIA.
It's like, what's that? IP tables? We're not letting any of that network traffic to the NVIDIA servers? Okay, sure.
We do have proper NVEnc code support under Linux.
Timely. In a timely fashion, not having to wait several years before the new NV encoder being in any way,
New
shape, or
NV
form
encoder
supported.
works for the 4000 series.
Yes.
It worked with the 3000 series. Worked
Yeah,
with the
but how long
2000
did that
series.
take?
Day one. I was streaming on it same day I bought the card.
Yeah, but you were the one who said yourself that the new NV encode didn't work on Linux.
Now, what you're confusing here is you're talking about OBS's implementation of NV encode versus GEM NV encode. Now, one of those does a memory copy, GEM NV encode, which is a OBS thing. It's not an NVIDIA thing.
Right.
And that requires initially DirectX, which not an NVIDIA thing. And we're still waiting on that. Somebody's doing the work on the back end to get the equivalent of GEM NV encode on Linux, but they're having to write that. And again, not an NVIDIA thing. NVIDIA, like, here's the spec for NV encode. Like, you want to fucking go to the OBS project and do it for them because they didn't do it for the Windows version.
Okay.
But how many holes in Pipewire do they got to punch for that, though?
7.
There'll be a portal for that.
No, they've already punched the holes, but we don't want any more holes, you
I
guys.
will gladly throw NVIDIA under the bus, which I do often, but I'm always going to make it a point, like, not to do it unnecessarily. Like, give them credit where credit's due. Like, they still need to read the fucking SDK for their denoising and shit. Like, they were, what was it called? The NVIDIA Stream package? With the audio.
RTX audio or whatever.
Yeah, that whole
noise.
package with their denoising, the broadcasting package that they released for Windows, and they were going to release the SDK. There's still a page for it with the Linux page on NVIDIA's site is like soon, and it's been a year. And
I mean, soon in the cosmic sense. Like when is the next coronal mass ejection?
well, I'm looking at it because I'm starting to play around with like every couple of years. It's been several. This is like since the announcement of like the 30 series, I think, is when this came out. Because like I want to be able to take advantage of the tensor quiz for denoising and other effects. Like visual denoising, like processing. But see, fuck you, NVIDIA, for that. Still waiting. Isn't that right, Linus? That's right, Linus. All right. What do we got up next? Ooh, flip
Flippity
flops.
floppity floop.
Dual screens. Jordan had spoke it into existence. He's uttered the words to the heavens. And Aya, Nino
Aye.
said, here you go. A Neo Flip. DS. Look, dude, please don't call it the DS. I mean, goddamn.
Dual screen. Makes sense.
Oh, it does. And that's this is going to be like Exhibit A.
I mean, they were going to call it the second screen, but SS is also not good. So
super smooth. All right. This is it, the Aya Neo Flip. So according to a leak, I like how they put this. According to a leak the company just sent me.
Yeah, according to this accidental marketing email.
Yeah, you know what, little plug, good for calling them out, because I'm sure this was like, here's something that you can leak to your audience. And they're like, yeah, marketing email? Sure, all right, fine. So, ask and you shall receive.
Good job, Lily
Here it
Pudding.
is. I sit and gave this a good look. Now, if you're wondering, they have the Neo Flip, what we talked about. It's got the full built-in keyboard. The little chiclet keyboard. You type on, you got the analog sticks, you got a D-pad, and you got some buttons. This, you lose the keyboard and you get a nice little touch screen at the bottom, which, very, very much looks like the, 3DS?
This one looks like the
Nintendo
3DS.
DS Lite.
DS. All right.
No, the DS Lite had the top screen and the bottom screen as the same size. The 3DS has.
I said the DS line.
Nerds.
I heard DS Lite.
Nerds.
The entire DS line.
So, you know what? I'm having to think because, what is this? This is going to be a Ryzen 7 7840U, which is decent. That's got 780M radeon graphics in it. Outside of the fucking blatant obvious thing you would buy this for, can you think, either of you, what you would use that screen for like PC gaming or portable anythinging outside of the obvious thing, which is dating simulator?
Oh yeah, no, you gotta rub the clit on the lower screen, right? No, but I'm thinking of stuff like Super Mario 3DS, Super Mario 64 3DS, and like Ocarina of Time 3DS, where they didn't really use the bottom screen as anything other than just like inventory management and hotkey stuff. So like if you could have an application, and especially for games that don't really map well to like a controller or like have a lot of buttons or like modifiers or stuff, then having like sort of a programmable touchscreen where you can be like, this is preset X, this is preset Y, or whatever. I think that would be pretty useful for an on-the-go gaming system, honestly.
For a macro-heavy game like your typical MMOs, especially if you're playing a mage class, you need a lot of stuff in the quick slot bars, and you could just have the bottom screen be the quick slots. So you always have just this one, just tap it quickly.
You would need some like integration, and I know that there's one project that like works on Android and it like hooks into like Elite Dangerous and other types of games where you can like have it act as like a secondary controller or like a secondary display. So maybe like games would need to have like specific integrations for like, oh, you can have this on like a lower
just
screen,
UI breakouts.
or you can stream it to like your phone or whatever, and like you can have
a
like,
mod that would let you do it even if it's not official.
Pretty interesting. I mean, outside
you
of
need
like
something like that, but
your DS implementations, you could probably also emulate the 2, possibly 3 games that took advantage of the Wii U tablet screen,
or even aside having the walkthrough on the lower screen, being able to.
Just using it as a second screen and having the cheats.
Or I didn't see whether or not it had a front-facing camera. I was like, that'd be dope to keep like the work call there while you were browsing the web or whatever.
Or you're just walking around and you have the lower camera just so that you don't walk into anyone.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, if it had a front-facing, it was like, don't get rectovision.
Yeah, Soliton radar.
All right. No pricing or availability on this yet, but the Neo stuff is not cheap, but it's less expensive than what we've always thought it was going to be. Like every time they come out with a price point, you're like, it's almost like near a price you might consider. It's
usually around the $1,000 mark.
I wonder what their like profitability is, honestly, because like what is the demand for like buying these like pretty expensive machines fairly frequently, because like you would think you'd like I have my Steam Deck. I don't think I'm gonna replace that for like a good long while. Because you don't collect
this shit, and people collect these things, man.
I guess, but if you people hate money, I will take your money. I will get rid of it. It will never bother you again. Just give it to
me. But you're not gonna come over and like lay on their. Well, you might, but
I will come to your house and lay down on your floor
so they can take a picture next to the other streamers that.
Yeah, I'll bring a banana for scale, and so you know it's the real me.
You can do a review on Jordan.
Jordan unboxing. Just show up in a fucking like man-sized fridge box, cover filled with packing peanuts,
and you're just straight up fucking dead.
Yeah. Because there's the plastic bag over my head.
Right.
I'm just like completely suffocated.
Right, you're fucking cement shoes, dude. I mean, it's clearly it's
like several bullet holes just like up and down my torso.
And Pedro just reaches in the pocket, takes out his toothbrush.
Yeah, it's like gotta clean him. Gotta brushy.
That's for the sexy bit.
Yeah, that's what's going on the Fansly.
So yeah, there you go. Something to look forward to. I mean, I'm sure people could put Linux on emulators, and like to the people that buy these, I mean, apparently they keep on buying them, man.
I guess. Yeah.
Aya themselves have been doing very well, because the first Aya Neo was the typical Intel i7 that thermal throttled itself to death, but it was very popular. So
Valve came and like, fuck, everybody's pay up.
Yes, Valve kind of came in, it's like, ooh, we can take a loss on the consoles because that means people buying games on our platform. $400. Oh, well, okay then.
Also, we control the entire stack, so games actually work on our system.
Yep. The UI works, everything is fairly well integrated. Like, oh, that's nice.
There is one thing that does come to mind that you just can't go to the Steam store and download, Jordan.
What's that?
Our next story topic.
Oh, Lutris.
Yeah.
Strider, what are you doing here? Aside from being here every week complaining about Amiga games. Well, this time he's taken a minute out of his life to write a little blog post and some release notes for the latest version of the Lutris. It's not 5.14. Couple cool new features like easy migration of Origin games to the new EA app. All you got to do is copy them over to the new folder. Lutris will auto-detect and auto-register the games with the EA app, so you don't got to re-download all the shit anymore. And they were able to do this without having to use Ghidra to reverse engineer shit. So, you know, good on you, Strider. They also added some hardware detection for older GPUs. There's a lot of GPUs that can only run like Proton 7 and under and specific versions of DXVK because they lack specific hardware support for those newer versions of DXVK. So Lutris will now detect if you are on one of these older cards. It has a PCID based database system, and yeah, it'll knock you down to the highest version of Proton/DXVK you can support. Financially, that's not doing so good. Strider is saying that he's going to be looking at some other revenue streams. He's looking at implementing Nextcloud-based cloud saves, which I'm glad someone is actually like taking that idea and doing something with it, because it's like it surprises me that no one has actually done that before. But if you're a $5 Patreon, you will get a Lutris option to have Strider host it for you. Yeah, and he's got some talks coming up in the Ubuntu Summit in Riga, Latvia. If you want to go see some very strong people and then go hang out with Strider, you can go to Riga, Latvia.
Snapshot in time, leveraging snap and flatbacks to prefer. Oh, you know what? I hope they have chat. I'm gonna give you so much crap. Feature detection for games, letting me. All right. Nagy's gonna be doing a thing. How Steam makes gaming on Linux awesome. All right. So yeah, just make sure everyone shows up and say nice things to Matthew.
Yes.
When he's holding the microphone fucking incorrectly, like he did last time he had to give a talk last year. You wrap the cord around your fucking, if you got a jiggly microphone, you wrap it once around your wrist, then in your hand. That way it's not going click, clack, click, clack, clack through the entire talk you were trying to give.
You can also find a guy called Ivar Smacksteks and have him crash Strider's talk, because that guy is huge and can pick up and throw Strider, and he lives in Latvia. So yeah, go do that.
Lutris is one of those tools that needs to hang around, because as great as Proton is, and don't get me wrong, it is great, Lutris does so much more. And for every game that isn't on Steam, if you want to have a chance to have the same one-click play experience, Lutris is the platform that currently has the best support for that. Because for, all the progress that Bottles has been making, for all the very, very nice UI that Legendary has, Lutris does all of that and more. It allows you to play all of the emulated games. It allows you to play all of the old DOS games. It allows you to play so much stuff.
One underrated component of Lutris that I think people underlook as well is the website component, the collection of runners, the fact that it's all curated and set up and ready to go. That's like honestly, if I get a free game on the Epic Game Store or anything, I immediately check and see if there's like a installer on Lutris. Just because, point it at the thing and away you go. It's the easiest way to get the games up and running.
Go do it. Go check it out. Lutris.net. And I'd like to see like less friction. Is there any way possible, like in a dream fantasy world, in that alternate timeline, where we could viably ever get like Lutris in Steam? I know that's a bit Inception-y.
It's already on
on Steam,
Discover store. Yeah, it's already on the Discover store, so you can use it on the Steam Deck, but you need the
in Steam.
Well, so does Strider have $100 in a phone?
So I remember Strider mentioning something about creating a console UI for Lutris using Godot or something like that.
Yeah.
Which would be great. That would be
then
amazing.
He took a look at that. He's like, that's gonna be a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. Oh boy.
But yeah, no, it would be great to have something like on Steam that you could just download. Although I'm at the same time, Steam also goes, yeah, so those Nintendo emulators that you're just downloading.
Well, it's like, hey Steam, are you gonna allow Dolphin to be on the Steam store? Let me ask Nintendo. It comes back with like the giant like red handprint on their face. Like, yeah, like no. Turns out no.
Like, bitch, we're trying to sell a console in Japan right now, so no.
Yeah. But speaking of Godot, Casiano has some experience moving stuff over to Godot.
Yes, the developer, or one of the developers behind Slay the Spire, Megacrit, they basically posted up a bit of a it's a very nice read as blog posts go. This one's on Medium, but it is a very nice read, and there's a comparison here about cleaning bunny poop.
The company
and,
that's never made a public statement, their first one is like, you fucked up, Unity, verbatim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like comparing like statically typed programming languages to cleaning bunny poop. So no, it is genuinely a really nice read. You should absolutely do it. And Slay the Spire is one of those games that I always point to as a proper roguelite. And yeah, the whole situation of Unity effectively fucking every developer up the ass with absolutely no lube. It woke a lot of people up to the fact that, oh, so this is something that they can do. So let's start looking at alternatives. And the alternative, which they decided to try, was Godot. They put out a little game jam game, Dancing Duelists. It's available on itch. There'll be linked in the show notes as well. So if you want to give it a try, see how they did. And apparently Godot, even if it doesn't have everything that Unity does, and there's still some friction here and there with a couple of automation and things that Unity did very well, which is why it became so popular, that Godot still doesn't have. But there's a few links and a few community tools already implemented to basically help people going from Unity to Godot, which is a very good thing. A very good thing.
Yeah, no, it's good to see that there's more and more resources popping up about transitioning projects like from Unity to Godot, and yeah, especially for Slay the Spire. Pedro, you say it's a good example of a roguelike. It spawned its own subgenre of roguelikes because there's an entire subgenre of Slay the Spire likes, including the very excellent Inscription, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, going through this process, even though there is some missing stuff, the nice thing about Godot being open source is that like you can get those community tools, and those community tools have an avenue of being absorbed by the engine proper. I would think that Godot would also be interested in throwing some funding or some support the way of developers who are developing those tools, because that means that they get more market share.
100%, man, and this opens up I want to say strong, like right out of the gate, like this guy gets it type opening, because what I've been saying, like I'm not predicting anything. This is obvious to hopefully a lot more game developers than are being public about it, is Unity's going to fuck you. Like this is happening, people. Like it's coming back around. You didn't win anything, so we are doing the right thing and piecing out, so we're not bit by this later. And I think that's very important. And the way they did it, not just sample it, not fuck around with it for a weekend. As a company, they held a 3-week-long game jam to see if they could actually make a game in it. And that's an excellent thing to do, to kick the damn tires, to find out, can you make a game with this? And it turns out you could. Turns out, at the end of the day, Godot's pretty good at making 2D games. Which I don't think came as a surprise to anyone, but, they learned, because you're going to have to rework your, imports, models, tooling, all the things that you would need. And fortunately for them, getting cross-platform stuff, they didn't get into that too much. But like, maybe we might be able to get some things on the console too, because they have the game porting company. So it'll be interesting to read
Beasts. Yeah.
a bit more about that. They said no massive roadblocks, and what drew them to Godot is what is there and what is growing exponentially right now is that community knowledge base. Because he makes a point in the write-up. He's like, I don't want to reinvent wheels of creating a shader to do this thing. Like, that's not something I'm ever going to do. And I want to find somebody who knows how to do that. And like, boom, there it is. All right, got it. And, that's starting to show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good to see. There was a lot of those things very early on for Unity, especially in like the indie game dev scene. So now I think they've gone through like a bootstrap process already. So now adoption of Godot is going to be maybe a little smoother because they already kind of know what they need ahead of time.
I mean, you got to find out like whether or not it's completely viable, no matter how much you want to support or get, Godot or something else. It doesn't mean shit if it just doesn't work. Yeah,
if you're doing like a 3D game, you probably want to look at something like Unreal or Cryon Lumberyard. Yeah. The open source 3D O3D. Speaking of go for the eyes, boo. We got to talk about Baldur's Gate 3 mods and profiles. Ven threw this into the show notes. I assumed after watching me just completely fuck up on Thursday, but apparently this was just complete serendipitous. Let's call it.
No, I was watching you completely fuck up the week prior. That's when I brought up the camera.
That's true. Yeah. So after staking several unwanted dips into lava, I think I need a tool like this. So this is actually 2 things. So number 1 is Lamp, which is a mod manager that currently only supports Baldur's Gate 3, but it's looking to support stuff like Skyrim and Fallout and the other Bethesda games. That one was a little interesting because I set it up and it wants you to point the application at your directory where Baldur's Gate 3 and your save files are located. And it has it's probably located here. But then there's a little button, there's a little red square, which is actually a file selection dialog button that you got to click on and then navigate through there. I got to ask though, if you already have a good idea of where that game file is, why not just have that as the default value? I don't know. That was a little counterintuitive.
Wait a minute. So you're going to leverage that from the same. Looks like a cool tool, but I mean, if you're doing a GUI application, that's your complaint when you can go to the GitHub page and there's not a screenshot.
Yeah,
of your GUI application.
Little bit, yeah. But yeah, it runs out of the box, and then there's another thing from Alternative called BG3 Mod Profiles, which will hook into something like LAMP and will can enable and disable modding profiles as you require them, which is nice.
Yeah, this was the first thing I saw. I was like, somebody's got a thing to mod profile. I was like, well, how do you do that in the first place? Is there one for Linux? And that's how we ran across LAMP. And
I love LAMP. Yeah, North Ranger, I love LAMP.
LAMP is good, man. LAMP is great, and having a profile manager, there's tons of mods. Apparently, there's even it's a great way to expand the game. And Baldur's Gate, according to Jordan's got a bunch of fun mods, like 16-player mode.
Yeah, I don't even know what running that server is like. Is your computer gonna start smoking or something? Because it's already pretty intense running 2 players.
And on Debian, it ran out of the box. I had to install Poogie XML.
Pug IXML,
or whatever we want to pronounce that one, but that was the only dep I needed, and it barfed that out right from the console. I was like, need this.
You need P7 zip and all the plugins, so if you don't have those installed either, you gotta.
I'll find that out later when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So there you go. What do we got up next?
Up next, we got Pharaoh, which is an open source reimplementation of, or actually this one's called Ozymandias. It is an open source reimplementation.
You mean it was?
It was King of Kings. Look at my works, ye mighty in despair.
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias, my favorite episode of Breaking Bad.
This repo is no longer alive for some reason.
Oh no. Now it's an Octen is the new one.
What happened? This earlier this week, and I'm like, hey, look, there's a great
I don't know, but the new repo is a lot more active. This is the open source reimplementation of Pharaoh, which itself was based off of the Caesar 3 game engine. You might remember that from the game another implementation we've been covering called Julius. So this is using the same code base. The games use the same engine, so it makes sense. And yeah, much like the Pharaohs, they do take after the Caesars a little bit. Except not really, because the Pharaohs took after the Greeks, not the Romans. But it's fine. We're getting to it. But yeah, no, this is another one of these open source reimplementations for strategy games. You'll love to see it. It makes sure that these games will run on newer systems because they were meant to run on shit like Windows 98.
Yeah,
not supported
it's
anymore.
A pain in the butt trying to get some of those old games. To be fair, I'm glad OpenMW exists as a project, but Morrowind still works fine, especially with Proton. But I'm really happy to say that they're
look at them being like a boss motherfucker right there.
They're just using Julius, which yes, they did the right thing. Absolutely, just take the code base of the already very very good and accurate reimplementation that effectively gets you Caesar 3 and just turn that into Pharaoh. Very good job.
No, you got to reinvent the wheel or the pyramid or whatever. It's because it's Egypt.
Man, this thing's so old it had a Sierra on the box. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sierra
Half-Life, the first Half-Life was published by Sierra.
Yeah. Okay. Hellfire, the Diablo 1 expansion.
Uh-huh.
Also Sierra. Man, We're just taking it back to the 90s, this LGC. We're not even in LGC 590. We're in 583. We should be talking about the 80s, damn it. What happened in 1983?
I don't know.
Actually, speaking of official things in Caesar 3, there's actually a
Salad.
upcoming remaster.
Vodka?
An official remaster that's called A New Era that is on Steam. I don't know if it's been released already or not. Probably. Yeah, it has. There you go. Yeah, so no, if you don't want to pay, what's that? £20 for Pharaoh A New Era, and you still have the original game, or you own it on GOG, go nuts.
Is the short version of that game called A New Pharaoh?
No, but the porn version's called Pheromones.
A new Pharaoh?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to tell us about your pheromones, you are more than welcome to. Head over to LinuxGameCast.com, hit the contact button, leave us a message. You can do it. You can figure it out. I got faith in you. YouTube comments are all subject, along with Patreon comments. Probably not Odyssey comments, but we're going to get to that in just a minute. If you are working on a game, you want some pre-promotion, and you can string a couple of sentences together and put your face in the camera hole, come on the show. We'd love to talk to you.
Are you porting your game from Unity to Godot? We would love to hear from you.
Or are you just making a game in Godot? Hey,
Yeah.
we want those data points. That'd be awesome. Send us a message. We'll get back in touch. Now, this week I found out through our hate mail that something is dead. And I'm like, that's fascinating because the thing that is dead didn't tell me it was dead.
Yeah, that's getting like finding out you got fired when your entire department got like deleted over Twitter, right? Like,
right. You're like, what?
What? No, but I can still log in. Anyways, this has come from Austin. He says, library is dead. Company is dead. What happens to the Odyssey channel? Assuming the protocol and community/devs as is decentralized, as is supposed to be, it shouldn't be a huge issue to replicate.
Also, I want to say, why didn't you include a link? Because it took me a minute if I can find this. Also, thanks for not including a link. Use email next time. It took me a while to find this because you remember Library? It was decentralized. I think it was like blockchain based or something. I'm not well steeped into this, but apparently the SEC sued them out of existence. And I did some like looking around. Like this isn't like government being government, but they didn't show up for their trial and they didn't appeal, and they had like $100,000 fine leveraged against them, so they're piecing out. And the only reason I'm even remotely thinking about this is because they spun the company off, but the front end of this, the web front end, was called Odyssey, or still is, because it still might be around according to the scorpion with a frog in them picture. And when it comes to like all of the other YouTube alternatives, like Odyssey was serviceable, and we used it not because I was uploading stuff to it, just because it had a handy feature where it would just automatically clone our YouTube videos to our Odyssey channel. The good thing about it is it's open source and it's decentralized. So theoretically, this isn't going to go down, but like if Odyssey quits paying the bills for what they're hosting, that's going to knock a chunk of it out. What's going to happen?
So what? Someone would need to like host the new front end, or
I don't know. Like, either create a different front end, or theoretically, this should work like torrents, man. So, like, if you
because if it's decentralized, I'm thinking like a Mastodon thing where like you would have like multiple. You connect to like instance X, Y, or Z to view
you can use any one instance to find things in the others. In theory, and given that it's all open source, it's not like it's dead.
I don't. Yeah. So, I mean, the code's still going to be there. They're going to hand over the Odyssey assets or whatever to satisfy creditors, which is, I guess, is going to be the government. Womp womp. I guess. I mean, it kind of sucks because it doesn't kind of suck at all because you're still waiting on that YouTube competitor, man.
Yeah, and anything
the one
like
that was kind of taking off. Just
Odyssey at least had a little bit of traction. They were working on it,
and then like that's the thing, right? Like the hosting costs for something like YouTube. Basically, you have to have like some sort of decentralization in order for it to like not cost a fortune. So like it's kind of sad to see one of like the larger players developing in that space go away. But hopefully this like galvanizes people in the community. Hopefully, like we get some stalwarts who are willing to pick it up and keep it going, because it's not a bad idea.
Well, what is the other one? PeerTube. Who remembers that?
PeerTube.
Yeah, PeerTube is still around.
They're still around. Yeah.
The problem is much like Odyssey and PeerTube, even the people who champion it, they don't use it.
Yeah.
Like if we all just started using it, like,
there's a lot of people saying, "Yeah, the thing." Everyone uses the thing, but they're
if more people would just use Linux, then we would start making games for them, right?
Sent from my Windows 11 machine. Yeah, yeah, this made me a little bit not as sad as it probably should make me to see something like this. But they do say Odyssey's going to live on. It's going to end up in like receivership. I'm sure somebody's going to pick it up.
Yeah, I would definitely feel something worse if something like Lemmy got torched. Like,
right?
Yeah, Odyssey. I don't know. I don't have that much like emotional investment with it.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, there is a little bit of. I mean, we have I think 500 plus followers on Odyssey. I mean, from like zero work on our.
Yeah, no promotion.
Nothing. Like it just automatically just copies our YouTube feed. So
I mean, Mark, Nebula in principle is an interesting idea. Create our own video hosting service that is like subscription only. Like Floodplane is similar, right? Like there's Dropout as well. There's a couple of these companies that are like producing like really high quality content, and they're putting it behind a paywall. And I think like ultimately I think that's the future, right?
Well, that's sustainable.
Yeah, that's what they're going for, is they want to have like a sustainable ecosystem for creators.
But we're dealing with like the second generation. We're definitely into the second generation of people who've been brought up as content's free. It's all paid for by ads, but in the life cycle of anything, they got to turn like, okay, investor money's dried up, and we got to start making money. Then we start seeing things like, we end up with YouTube.
Netflix is raising their prices again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Prime is also raising their prices for streaming video. It's the squeeze, man. It's the squeeze.
It is that cycle, man, where it starts out like everything's a good deal, then it just gets to that point. But you know what? As much as it sucks to see things go through that, the next thing starts up.
What do you think the next thing is? I mean, none of us fucking know, because if we did, we'd be working on that now, and then we'd be rich.
Yes,
right?
we would all be rich. Yes.
So if you have a good idea, send us some hate mail so you can get us rich. Yeah,
it's going to be changing. Like the next thing's already taken place. None of us play around with it. I mean, it's things like TikTok.
Oh God.
Yes, TikTok is the popular one now.
Yes, Nemo, in shitification. I prefer, and shitification is good. I prefer the squeeze, because you're getting your balls squeezed. It's not.
I mean, we can throw fancy words on standard operating procedure for startup. Yeah.
I mean, give it a name. Call it out. Call it out for the shittiness that it is, right?
I don't know. It's like people just are starting to discover this. I'm like, guys, this isn't new.
This has been happening for a while.
Right.
It hasn't quite been happening like this for a while.
I can tell that to like Enron.
I don't know. Did their executive kill themselves or something? Am I misremembering that?
I don't know. Corporations have been doing the dumb for a long time, so
yes.
I too look for the next thing.
Stop listening to MBAs.
But you got to remember, YouTube started from nothing. YouTube was not a Google property. There was a couple of guys fucking around. So is that what you get at, Jordan? Is like, that's not possible. But now it's a whole lot cheaper to spool up something like that. Just maybe not at scale.
I don't know. Well,
certainly not at scale, and certainly not with the
not at scale. But like, again, going back to the decentralized point, like I would think like that would be required. Otherwise, there would be like such a massive upfront cost.
Mm-hmm.
And with the content quality, because as much as we complain about YouTube, they do offer something close to 4K video.
But nobody watches that.
But yeah, it's one of the features that are kind of expected.
Not until we get like 4K phones, right?
Even with like 4K How many times have you been like, yeah, that looks great. Let me see what it looks like. And like you think you're watching it in HD and you check the quality thing, like that's at 360p. Huh.
It's usually just 720p because everyone's got big screens now. So even if you have the default player, it's still 720p. But it is releasing something to compete with YouTube at this point. It's kind of like Epic trying to release the Epic Game Store in the state that they did, hoping to compete with Steam.
I mean, they could have spent all that money on making their product better instead of
a YouTube competitor.
They could, instead of buying Bandcamp, they should have tried to make a YouTube competitor.
Pedro, they sold Bandcamp. They made a point.
You know what they should have done? They should have turned Fortnite into the fucking YouTube competitor.
Well,
they wanted to turn Fortnite into their metaverse.
That would have trapped those kids forever, man.
Well, here's the actual like horrible thing, man. Like a lot of like breaking things are premiered inside of Fortnite.
Star Wars. Yeah. You did not know what the fuck was going on in the last Skywalker if you weren't in Fortnite that one time to hear the Emperor's speech.
Okay, this is how you know it's time for us. You know, you kids get off our lawn. Like when we hear like, you know, concerts taking place in Fortnite, we're just like, get the hell out of here. Like that would never cross our minds. But you know, if you're fucking 14 and all your friends like, yeah, we're going to go watch the concert.
We're going to go watch Deadmau5. We're going to go watch a recording of Deadmau5.
Mm-hmm. We had to pay like $15 in V-Bucks, but we're going to go watch the concert.
No, hang on. In all fairness, hang on. No. I was just going to say, like, in their defense, I've also paid money to go to a Daft Punk concert, and I know damn well that was not Daft Punk on stage.
I was just going to say, have you ever bought like a DVD of a concert? Because I guess that's kind of the same thing too.
Oh, right? Like of a live show?
Yeah, like a live show.
Same difference, yeah.
It's weird. Like once you start like deconstructing, it's like, it's not actually that different from what we were doing.
But it's different. The kids are dumb.
It's different in a subtle way, and therefore I hate it. It's
a video game. No.
Why would people play video? Oh, right, Linux. Right. Fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. We love your feedback. We live off of it. So send in some notes if you get a way to fix YouTube and maybe you know what's going to go down with Odyssey, or you just want to chat in our direction. Hop in our Discord.
Send us some nuts if you're a squirrel.
Hop in our IRC. All the places this chat goes on the other 6 days of the week. Link it up if you're a Twitch sub, if you're a Patreon member. Speaking of Patreon, we got one of those too, patreon.com/LinuxGameCast. You get a gang of extra content for supporting the show. We appreciate it. Also, we got a store.linuxgamecast.com. And I think that is pretty much it. Can we cue some music and go get into something else? Yeah.
Why not? I allow it.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that bomb. A loud bombshell, I guess I should say. You could always find us doing this right here on Twitch. You go, if you're a patron, go listen to the pre super shows, and we were like theorizing, like, how many services can we stream to now? More on that at 13. But if you want to get in touch with the ones that are, you know, that at Vinstone, we have a federated timeline, mast.linuxgamecast.com. You can find me there. I'm just at Vin. And our website has a Mastodon account now because I set up the Activity Pub thing. If you can find it, follow it too.
I am the God Emperor Jordan. You can find me in my sleeping bag over my head on Twitter at The Burning Fool, or on Mastodon at frojo@mast.linuxgamecast.com.
I don't have anything witty to add this week, so yeah, just Mastodon, and accounted for with the actual number 4 at mast.linuxgamecast.com. If, for doing the decentralization, might as well start there, I guess. Yeah.
Decenter yourself. It's like the anti-Marie Kondo.
Before you mentor yourself, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. You know, you need to be decentered so that you can be mentored, right?
Or you become rentered. I did. Shut up.
Nentered. We gotta thank the people flying through space, getting blasted by the gamma ray bursts from black hole at the center of our galaxy. Omega, Sartherum, our executive producers, Bob Bram, Scott Michaud, Tomacast, Mike G, drummer, Tomas, Hakeem David, Eship, and Ian, and our little Nicky fans, Super Death Stoat, Empty, Glorious Eggroll, and Noobs.
I just realized I didn't do this shot over here.
So Machina Trudgy, Veritin, Justin, Nubbin, Darkwing, System T, Danzing, Joe, Ogie1, and Kyrillo. The
Hey.
Death Note's Nova Basil chat.
Good luck with that.
Marcin, Renee,
Random lowercase I.
Kim.
I'll use random lowercase i's if I damn well please Jordan's phone.
Zythorus Gaming.
Tim, see, I got one. Graph. All of our fine upstanding
Replay Gaming
cannibals.
PT. Portugal represent.
Carl, Mike, Arthur, and Linux New World is Noctilus, John, Eshep, Gabatron, Unoid, DS, and Joe, and Guy Jory. Thank you for buying stuff for the studio for our wish zones. But until next week, beautiful people, dine a fire. We'll see you then.
Toodles.
Toodles?
Toodles.
Toodles, would you buy something that said Toodles of Noodles? Would you have questions if it just came in an indescript package? It looked like Cup of Noodles,
Oh,
but
Toodles. So it would be like goodbye to noodles.
Yes.
Toodles, you don't know, it's a mystery box.
Toodles to noodles. A farewell to pasta.
Corrected by M. Night Shyamalan.
That twist,
Sayonara spaghetti. Adios, angel hair.
Boom.
Fuck off, fusilli.
Fettuccine. All right.
Mañana macaroni.
Dino macaroni, man.
Okay, Scott sent us some nuts, because apparently he's a squirrel, except the first one's a legume and the last one's a fruit.
A berry, yeah.
I swear I'd hit Pedro so much in real life. Like, not damaging, but I'd have a fucking Nerf bat. It would have some wear on it by now. Pedro could hit me back with a Nerf bat, too. Fair game.
That's the thing. IRL, I don't talk as much because I know what I'm like. So.
Toodles of noodles.
Toodaloo.
Oh, man. Yeah, Mastodon's pretty... People are slowly starting to figure it out. There's Mastodon's that's got the onboarding for Mastodon is dog shit for an
Just
average
people
person.
figuring out
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I don't need to register for all of the instances, just one.
What instance? What? How?
What issue I have is our mast isn't like picking up all hashtags everywhere, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if that's a setting we can fuck with.
I don't have it. Like what? What do you mean?
Like, so specifically the powerlifting tag, I've noticed this, is that like, if I go to another server and look at the powerlifting tag, there is more stuff than if I look at it on mass.linuxgamecast.com. So maybe there's like some tag population. I don't know. I don't know how Mastodon works on the back end, so I can't really say anything.
I don't know. I guess it's like if it, I haven't really. I mean, I haven't modified anything as far as like tag searching. Or
Right.
anything.
So yeah, maybe it's like I said, maybe it's like some setting.
Yeah. Oh look.
But I did notice that like we're not getting the full breadth of stuff that other servers are getting.
But I mean, I'd have to like A/B test that. I'd have to be on another instance and see if it's just like one particular instance that's got a lot that is just not. Because I mean, like, welcome to being federated, right? This is shit talking to each other without centralization.
Yeah, I wonder if Civic knows something about that, or did he like fully hand that off to you?
He made me the admin.
Okay. I think I'm one as well.
Maybe.
Yeah, we all get the emails about the the hashtags that are getting popular this week.
Here, let's go admitting, and on the after show, mass.linuxgamecast.com.
The real game. Truly, this is the Dark Souls of administering a Mastodon server.
Dun dun dun. I gotta hang on. Let me get off this real quick, just in case.
Got a dodge roll.
Yeah, let me dodge roll just in case a bunch of crap comes up. Like we're not supposed to put on the stream, but I don't think that's a problem. Okay, tell me I'm on the server without telling me I'm on the server. Top active languages. Top active server is Mastodon Social.
That is the one that everyone seems to recommend, yes.
All of our software. Yeah, I don't... What would it be under? Like server rules or something?
Server settings, maybe? Or maybe server rules? I don't know.
Man, back to the thing, just in case this is like DDoS here.
Here are all your private keys.
Right. About registration discovery. Enable trends. Opt users out of search engine indexing by default. I have that unchecked.
I guess that means that, like, if you Google, like, Frojo at mass.linuxgamecast.com, or it won't show up.
Like, you have the option to opt in, though.
Yeah.
Require authentication from federal... No, always recommend these accounts to enable profile directory. That's all. Trends are there. Trends and landing page, good. Allow trends without prior review, which is enabled, which is not recommended, but... Which is fine, because I don't... Content retention... No, and that's all I got.
Fair enough.
We've science it. Latency would be a topic regarding ActivityPub. I don't know.
I don't know if it's latency. It's just stuff not showing up.
No matter how hard I searched.
I mean, honestly, yeah. Like,
I don't know. Like, I have very basic. Like what I search for Pedro. Not really. There's my federated timeline, so we can see what all the people are up to. Oh, they're cooking. There's a kitty cat. Oh, yeah. Defibrillator. So I got what? Gaming and Linux gaming. Linux gaming. Linux. There's a trend here. Open source. Then notifications. Because everybody liked that post for some reason. Like a lot of people. That's all my notifications are. But it's so true, isn't it?
Yeah, trying to find the one corner of the...
Like that resonates with people. The shape of your blanket when you're trying to... Your damn foot's cold. And you're like, come on, I need you to loop over and do the thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like... I assume anything I do online is public, because it is. I like to participate in reality.
Well, there was always that Five Eyes slide where they're just like, yeah, HTTPS added and removed here.
Don't learn too much about the inner workings of it, then you realize, like, yeah. I mean, unless your hobby is, like, security, then go for it. There's so much.
Yeah, no, and don't think too hard about the claims of end-to-end encryption, especially where Facebook's concerned, because as it turns out, that wasn't the case.
Well, it's all encrypted, but, you know, there's escrow keys all over the place, so that encryption is moot.
WhatsApp was, instead of doing end-to-end encryption like they said they were doing encryption from you to their server, then encrypted again and sent to the person that you were sending the message to. And they were just lying to people, saying it was always encrypted between you and the receiver.
Yeah, you and Facebook and the receiver. It's encrypted.
I want to see how many people I've coerced into hammering on the CIA.x web zone.
I saw that someone brought up, it's like, maybe you don't want to share your IP address. It's like, don't go poking at it.
You probably don't want to start digging into that one too much, bro. Like, you want to get on the list? Like, I appreciate that, because I did a video for that Jitsi server on a Raspberry Pi, and, you know, it's a bunch of high level as you can do on a fucking YouTube video, let's be real. And, yeah, one of the IPs, you need to know a home address, and it's like, I need a good home address IP. Ping CIA.gov. Like, okay, that's our Akamai cache locally. There we go. We'll use this one. Yeah, don't hammer on that.
God, I fucking hate Akamai. Ugh.
Everything's on Akamai now.
It is. I got to figure out why one of my storage pools isn't showing up. I haven't like hit the wall yet, but it's not added to my global pool right now for some reason.
I love dealing with their black box where they just fuck with my traffic, and then stuff comes out the other side sometimes.
Hey, man. I mean, Akamai going to Linode, Linode going to Akamai. Everybody's Akamai now.
Yeah.
It's either that
Steam
or AWS.
has been on Akamai since forever, so.
Yeah. I keep waiting for
That is how it's pronounced, right? I'm not.
No, that's what I've always called it.
Same, right? Like.
Yeah. Like, if you got a different way of saying it, I'll tell you you're wrong, so.
I mean, no. I've always read it as Akamai myself, but like, it's always one of those words that like you don't say it out loud ever. You.
No. It's pronounced Nginx.
Yes.
That's the thing.
It's
Everyone I'd ever
Pitol.
heard say it in Portugal was Nginx.
It's Jave.
Oh my, Akamai.
Oh no, yeah, fucking Brian Kernigan's like, no, it's been pronounced this entire time.
Right. Marklar.
Yeah.
All right, fine, whatever. Like, we roll around for the Web 2.0, like, let's just leave out fucking vowels and shit in our names.
Yeah.
That decade. So, like, all right, you can call it Stefan.
Grinder, Tumblr.
It
Uber.
wasn't until Strider said it on LWDW. It's like, wait, is that how you say it?
Nginx.
Like,
that was the first time I'd heard it said Engine X. So, all right.
Cool. I used to read it as Nginx too, yeah. But, and Nginx.
I think somebody had told me about it, and I had searched it based on, they said Nginx, and I typed in, like, Nginx, and it got me there. Then that was the web server that I was coming from Apache 1 and Apache 2.
It's pronounced Apache.
Apache. And then I just fell in love with it because if I cracked open, it's like, this is all you got to do to set this shit up? Are you kidding me? This is talking to a web server. Love it.
Oh yeah, no. Coming up on Apache, like I was hesitant to move to Nginx, and now I just can't. The only thing I like about Apache over Nginx is installing modules in Apache is way easier than Nginx. You gotta fucking recompile that entire shit if you want to have librtmp. You can do dynamic modules,
especially if you
Apache,
got a module that only works with Apache 1.3.
Yeah,
doesn't work with a. Like at least Nginx is like everything just works. And then we were talking about using that for like the RTMP.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just there, man. Got it on. Plug in the variables. Done.
It is very good as a proxy.
For work, because they were setting up a bunch of test servers, and they wanted a way that
Sin, do you
would
mean
show
as a
something? They wanted a way to just show something on a web browser whenever they hit the server. So it's like, yeah, you could just install Nginx and just change the configuration so it says you've hit this server. It's like, we don't know how to do that. We've never used that.
And I would have said, oh,
commands on the terminal.
Here's how you install it. Type in apt install light HTTPD.
Oh God. Have any of you had the misfortune of dealing with the Zeus web server?
It makes sense.
It was for Solaris.
Yes, then. That sounded way too fucking familiar. Is that the fucking Java?
I don't know. I had to deal with a vendor that used that though. They're like, we have Apache module compatibility. I'm like, great. Zeus, as
I will
in
tell
like.
you real fucking quick if I can find the front end for it, if it's what I'm thinking it was. That's the right time frame. So 95. Let me see. Solaris GUI. That'll click my brain. Show me some pictures. I don't know if that's what I'm thinking of then. Then again, maybe it is, because here we are in PDF land. Welcome to Solaris and Sun documentation. Part of any contract work I get these days is I know where to find this shit.
And you know what it means.
Shit that has not been updated since 1995, but you know what? Still applicable. There's the XFCF web console. It's Op Center. Yep. I know what that is. That doesn't look familiar unless they just updated the shit out of it. Where is that still being deployed?
It was some ISP for a website I was managing.
Oh. Then that's believable. That they had like some...
Yeah, like, it was just some random shit, right?
Ultra whatever sitting in the corner somewhere. It's like, don't touch it. It works.
Yep.
There's some documentation if anybody ever wants to go through. You would think you would go to Oracle for that shit, and you'd be wrong. I guess what I'm doing tonight.
You want to do some more Quack? More Quack to Beth Mastered?
I'm up for anything. I just need to know when I need to have it loaded.
That's my suggestion.
Oh yeah, that's right. And install the Quake because I finished.
We need better cells. So many things on my wish list are on sale, but they're not good.
Yeah, not enough.
Yeah,
Like,
I want to play
no.
Evil West. It's 55% off, but like that's $20. I'm like, get that down to like $19. Atlas Fallen, which I'm just curious about. I'm gonna wait until that's like $1. Gravity Circuit's $12. I still want to play Valkyrie Elysium too. I think I'll like the game, but people who like the original didn't like that one, which is usually a good sign. Yeah, we can do some more Quake. Do you remember where we were at?
We were on chat.
I mean, there's a YouTube video with the
Yeah.
exact coordinates. Yeah, I guess we could do that. If anybody wants to come play Quake with us, we'll do that. I think I got the pre-shows and we'll light that up. After shows and pre-after pastor shows and
Plaster chosen. Pastor show 'em.
Let's go ahead and jump in there. What's on this tab? Oh, that's not a tab. God damn it. It's so tiny. All right, we are going to, if you're listening to us live in Discord, we're going to jump over to the after shows and... Here.
Where is it? Where is it? Part 3. Guess we did it a month ago.
Play Quack 2.
Lower mines? I don't know. Our heads are covering the level score thing.
Well, you know what it looks like, though, right?
Yes.
I got to process the Vulkan shaders, because guess who updated their graphics drivers?
Red hexagonal hallways.
Come on, Vulkan shaders. I don't like it when you just sit at 0. That scares me.
Oh yeah, I just updated my NVIDIA drivers, so we were
Yep.
playing that game.
Here it comes. All right, now they're working. We're at 50%. You know what? I got to give Valve, you need to fix this, because that is the only percentage bar I know of. Insert current here that goes backwards sometimes. If you've ever watched Bylink shaders, it'll be like 56, 55.
That's always been a thing with Steam. All of the loading bars, they tend to go back.
And I'm like, that is some like Windows 95 file copy progress bar shit right there, man.
Okay, it remembers my key bindings. That's good.
Quack.
It remembers my skin selection. That's good.
Oh, I gotta get online too, don't I? Friends, sign in. Does it show me online? I'm invisible. Online. Playing Quick 2. No controllers, because we're gonna play this flying spaghetti monster and hit it with a trackball. Continue. Online. Create match?
We were in factory. Okay.
Factory.
Maybe power and we may have finished factory and gone into power and cooling, or we might be in the middle of factory. One or the other.
Crossplay. Yeah, if you want to come play on your N64, come on, bring it.
Yeah.
Room code. X.
It's almost XFC.
Almost. Co-op. Quack 2. The mines, you said, or no, factory, right?
Either factory or power and cooling.
All right, we'll start with factory. Nightmare. No friendly fire then. Nightmare difficulty though.
What was the room code again?
XCCF.
Yes. I had to think about that. Maximum lives? 4?
Yeah. I was going through the list of levels on Quake 2, so I wasn't paying attention. Alright.
Why does it
I'm in.
make blue bean noises?
5. How about 5? We'll have 5 lives. Is that enough? That should be enough, right?
Except for the telefrags.
Those don't count, though. Yeah, we'll try this out. I gotta get up and get some drinks, man. Drags. And AJLC.
Oh, Asus nowadays is releasing the ROG cases that have what look like handles at the top, and if you pull on them, they detach the top plastic of the case. They can't actually lift the case.
Wait, what?
So,
What was the beginning? Computer case?
Yeah, computer case with handles on the top.
Oh, they're just like cosmetic handles?
Yes. Because if you tug on them, the top of the case comes off.
Just clipped on things? Oh, jeez.
Alright.
Let me see how many,
Who's Dreadnought? Which one of you is Dreadnought?
Right? How much storage space? I have 1.3 terabytes left. That's not too bad.
That's kind of good. Okay, all right.
We'll allow this.
Is there a lock cursor thing for Quake?
Mine is locked.
I was about to say, I want the opposite of that because I got to tab into the damn window every time.
You can just open the Steam overlay and it'll let you take the cursor out of it.
Oh no, because I have no lock cursor. I can like mouse out of the window and click on random shit, which is totally gonna screw me over.
Oh, then check in the settings.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I was just curious if one of you knew offhand.
No, by default on this box, if it's in windowed mode, I've never played it in full screen.
No, it is in windowed mode currently, so.
Yeah, mine locks by default.
Yeah, mine is in full screen and it locks by default. Then again, I'm on Wayland.
Mine was full screen and locked by default, and when I switched it to windowed mode, it's unlocked. So
You can see
maybe
on the stream there, it's like, let me out. He's like, no, no.
Baby.
That's the last thing you hear before you're served spaghetti. Oodles of noodles.
Toodles to noodles.
Game of Drought, if you want to play, you got to say things like, I would like to play. Then I can click a setting and
the
move
player
up.
count can be increased.
Right. Let me go get something to drink.
yeah, no, I finished the original campaign, and I found the secret levels at the end. Both of them because they don't just have the original one with the id people. They also have the people who made the remastered version. There's a second room with all of their faces on it.
Hello, turnover.
And oh yeah, I finished the Nintendo 64, GameCube, whatever the Nintendo version is that you have the that campaign, which is really short. That was like 3 or 4 hours for me to finish. I guess it would take longer if you had to play it on the controller. Oh, that's one thing that I found out that is broken on the car is because it's gotten significantly colder now and the windows fog up. The rear windshield defogger, the last 4 or 5 lines aren't working, but there's full. I took the multimeter and I checked the continuity. There's full continuity all the way down. So it means that was
continuity?
One of the...
Nudity?
Yes.
Continuity is hard to say.
Continuity.
Yeah, no, the...
Continuous nudity.
The rear windshield defroster, defogger on the car is the last 5 or 6 lines across it aren't heating up, which means that one of the... Since there is continuity all the way up and down, you can, I think one of the large conductive poles is broken somewhere, but I can't see the break. So, it's not pens. Well, I didn't find any pens. I just found the little bottles of silver ink that you use to paint over the bit that's missing.
Yeah, I have solder pins for that. Just touch-up pins. You do it like when you fuck up traces on boards. Just draw that back in right there. Is there a more...
Amazon here didn't have the pens. They only have the little pencil.
Yeah, mine's
the brush
Sharpie
thing.
with a thing in it. You gotta rub it and make it happy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta show it a good time. Happy ending, then you can use it.
Yes, effectively, yes. Metallic nail polish.
Is there a more give no fucks vegetable than a potato?
Here I go, being pedantic again. Isn't that technically a trunk? You're effectively eating the trunk of the potato plant.
Wiffle ball bat. I was thinking about that because I bought like a sack of potatoes, right? Like a large sack. I'm like, neat. Like last week, right? And I just got down to like the last 2 or 3 because I'm making a soup tonight. And they were already starting to fucking grow. Like within a week. And then I was thinking like last time I had this, I bought a bag and I like put the bag under the counter in like just a random under counter area because I don't have enough kitchen bullshit to fill all that up. And I was like, that's a good place to put it. Months later, I was looking for something. So, you're searching and like, where could, the thing be? It was probably car keys or some shit like that. And as I rediscovered the bag of fucking potatoes, complete darkness, nothing, green, growing. I'm just saying, potatoes give no fucks.
Yeah, the part of the reason why they were the staple of Irish food for as long as they were is because they grew in very hostile environments.
Those look delicious. What are they?
They're balls. Lacrosse balls.
Tablespoon of cinnamon. 2 or 3 egg whites.
Not a half a cup of butter melted.
Hey everybody, have you seen my balls? I'm big and salty and round.
I love the Glastonbury version of that. It's so good.
Yeah, right?
Suck on my trunk. That's all
that ball. Put them in your mouth and suck 'em.
Yeah. I had these for mashing nuts. So I can sit on one and be in pain and then be in less pain later.
Seems fair.
Mir, I'm going to need you to Google that claim you've just made there.
All right. Can we have
The
5
trunk
people
of the
in?
potato tree.
Is it going to let us have 5 people in co-op? Maybe.
I don't know what the limitations on Q2 co-op are, honestly.
Here, I'll set it to something higher if people want to try to jump in. Let me see, change settings. I'm going to put it to 6. No more than 6, though, because that's absolute fucking chaos. It's chaos with 3 of us.
Oh yeah, all the telefragging.
Right.
Dreadnought is turnover, I guess, or Canigan, or...
Dreadnought is Kennigan.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to try to pop in, you can. I don't know if it'll explode or even let you in, but I put it on 6.
That Gameatron, if it's done downloading, you can join.
Do I need to put that on? All right. There we go. I think I got all the appropriate glyphs.
See, that's the problem with people with like multiple pseudonyms. I suffer from this because I got 2, but I guess I got 3.
Really? You got 3?
Well, not third isn't a pseudonym, but you know, gotta answer to Frojo, Burning Fool, and Jordan, right? Like Pedro just has Pedro and unaccounted for, I assume.
Yep.
That we know of.
Pedro Mateus, number 1
El
under the sun.
Morte. Something.
Peter Matthews, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a turnover.
All right.
What kind of turnover? Is it like a blueberry or an
Okay.
apple
All right.
or a
So
peach?
now we're debating semantics, are we, Mir?
It's your favorite type of
co-op is
argument, homie. So, I mean...
Co-op is limited to 4 players. Interesting. It's flashing that on the screen.
Oh. All right.
Boo.
Ooh.
So we tried... Why did you give us that option? I had hope. Boop, boop. All right. Well, we gave it a shot. That sucks. I wish we could have chaos. Like 18 players, 16
Oh
players.
yeah, like fucking Meet the Freemans or Serious Sam. Or...
Yeah, just like fucking swarm these motherfuckers in nightmare mode. Oh, and have friendly fire on too, because that would be hilarious.
Oh, no, the telefrags would just kill us all instantly. There'd be like 2 people left with like 1 life each.
Oh man. You know what? We might do a little tiny stick around, people. When we get done with this, we might have enough in us to do like one of the multiplayer. Not what is it? Not deathmatch, but like the swarm, because we can get a bunch of people.
Survival.
Yeah. So stick around. You get your chance to pop in. I'm trying to get rid of this thing down here for the recording subs box. Hey, there it goes. Bye bye. Womp womp.
Oh yeah, isn't there like a limitation on Quake where they can only have like 6 enemies on the screen at a time or something?
I don't know.
But that was like a technical limitation of the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was just like hardware. Your little Pentium 2 wasn't beefy enough.
Rendering all this shit in software, man.
Yeah, compared to the fucking might of, well, this is on a Vulkan powered GPU. It's on
Right.
fucking 24 core or 24 thread Ryzen CPU, man. Like that poor little Pentium 2 is not even a percentage point. It's not even a rounding error.
That single core.
Yeah.
32-bit. Yeah.
Yeah, like
33
600
megahertz PCI bus.
Yeah.
Still could fucking play Quake 2 though.
I played Quake 2. Yeah, it was a Pentium 2.
Again, I maintain that like when the fucking flying saucer crashes and like the scientists are dissecting it, like thing number one is gonna be like, hey, I got Doom running on the thing.
Right. I was playing Quake 2 on a Pentium 70. OG. With a 3D effects Voodoo 1. Alright, let's go.
Beep boop. I thought that said intimate scan for a second.
Fuck yeah. Alright, hang on.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Nobody tear off. Is this where we should be?
Hold on. Let me pull the video up.
Alright, go AB check this. I'll set audio levels.
What tab was that on? God damn it.
Mir, a stem is a trunk according to your link. A potato is a stem. Fuck's sake.
But I won't be right on the
trunk is the stem and main wooden axis of a tree. Fucking hell, man. You can't even argue semantics.
Acquiring. God damn it! You cut the video just before it says. There's a bunch of shit covering it up. Well,
what was the level? I don't know. Before that, like,
I think this is generator.
I think this is where we're supposed to be. This doesn't.
I mean, this doesn't look familiar, but also it's been a month, so. I mean, let's just move forward. Hang
on. Well, let's go to option. Wait, nope. We want to test this because I don't want to.
So we're on factory now.
We're on Unit 5 factory, yeah. Oh.
Change the settings. You don't need to. And
somebody needs to be quicker talking.
I don't know. Are you able to initiate a vote for like level skip or?
I don't know. Hang on, everybody. We learn very much. Public.
Oh man, it takes so many clicks to get to the multiplayer.
Continue. Be-doom.
The trunk is a stem. A potato is a stem. Fuck's sake.
Unit 5 factory.
Or power and cooling. I think we might be in power and cooling. I don't know.
I mean, what does the beginning of that video look like? Here, I'll just go look.
Yeah.
Let me see. We suck at.
Here's the.
Quake 2. It's part 2? Yeah.
Part 3.
Oh, part 3? I don't know.
Yeah, I dropped the link in
I got
Discord.
it. I'm on the web zone.
Am I allowed to fit through here, please?
Okay, that doesn't look like where we started. Okay, yeah. So I'll know because it had lava. The floor was lava, like right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So
I think we're in the right place.
So we were, factory. So let's check the mines just to be careful.
We did the mines.
Okay.
The mines is the ones that starts with the elevators with the little movie bits.
So then we're in the factory.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Room code.
The room.
Oh. Funfuma.
Fumwa.
WH.
Female, man, woman, hamburger.
You leave the hamburglar out of this, or is that Mayor McCheese?
Yes. I maintain that they are the same person.
There's a dreadnought.
All right, for real this time.
Burgundy real.
Correct.
What is that pose?
Look at this guy pissing in the corner. I assume that's what he's doing.
Computer. Hello, computer.
Oh, hello. There are
Whoa,
friends coming
whoa,
this way.
Grenades.
Jordan, you're gonna die a lot. Well, we don't have friendly fire on, so.
Oh, there's no friendly okay.
I'm staying behind you. I learned my lesson from last time. I'm letting you guys fight all my battles for me.
Okay, so this is the bit that we need to go somewhere else on the map first.
That was dead. -1 health.
Nope. All right. We gotta get across there. All right.
Yeah, we need to turn off the lava.
Oh, where's the lava switch?
Turn off the lava.
Okay, I guess we have to take that door then.
Down here.
We must
into
go
the hole?
down.
Lava hole. Oh shit! It's
Bad
full of
fishy.
bullshit.
Shoot the
That-
You know what? That was an excellent game design. The first time you get the lightning gun in Quake 1, and you try to shoot it underwater, and it kills you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Learn your lesson. Don't do that.
You couldn't even argue with it. You're
Yeah,
like,
you're just like,
Mirror.
yeah, fair enough.
That was entirely his idea.
Trying
Hey,
very
we've turned off
hard.
the lava.
lava is off. Floor is floor.
No, I need to go walk into it again with my dwarf.
Yeah. What happens when I push this?
Ow, I got bonked.
Where do we go?
I don't know.
Well, we've turned off the lava. I guess we can go up there.
Don't
Oh.
go under there.
We can go to the holes? How do I get up there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
gotta-
just go across here and take the thing up.
And take the lift. Jumps. That's
Ah,
it.
god damn it. Every time.
What's up?
That thing's got a shield!
Man, I just
Okay.
cannot do
All
this
right.
jump.
All right, Avengers, assemble. Who are we missing?
We're
Me.
missing Jordan, I think.
All right,
Yeah,
down in a hole and I don't know where
right.
the fuck. Come on.
There we go.
I kept over jumping it. That was my problem.
Ooh, railgun.
Oh yeah, that's right. No friendly fire.
No
Oh
further.
yeah. Oh, well,
Set
then I don't
free
have to worry about.
the
See, I'm
gods of
trying not
grenades.
I'm trying not to shoot you guys. I'm like, oh, I can just.
I've tried really hard, you guys.
Oh, there we go.
I am.
Oh, someone found
Oh,
a secret
God.
area.
All right.
I tried so hard and got so far. Oh God! Why? Why? Damn
Hey,
you!
health.
Ice
I
skate.
need health. I'm down to
Ice skating
10.
Bethesda controls. All right.
Is it? Oh. Through the door. That
Yeah.
looks safe. Go ahead.
Trespasser.
Ooh, rockets.
Hey,
Oh.
there we go.
No more lasers. No more baser
No more
beam.
lasers. We can go around
Baser
and pick up the health.
leams. You found a secret wife.
What's down here?
The secret waifu.
Oh, fuck yes.
Railgun.
What's up? Can we go down this hole again and kill things? Where are we going?
Yep. So now we can go to the room where we were that had the lava. We can just go across.
No,
Well,
You know, don't jump on the lava.
I thought I was gonna make it. I was wrong. Oh, what? Oh, big boy.
oh, that's not a bad guy.
Quad damage.
Oh, is that like something we can use? No,
Yes.
like it's a consumable.
Yes, it's an inventory consumable.
Well, somebody
Well,
found
you
that.
found the end of the level.
That was me.
Oh right, there's no zoom on this.
No, no. No
Bitch
aim
ass.
downsides.
Yeah, this isn't Quake 3.
The thing is open. We can carry on.
The door's open. Let's go.
Commander!
Commander.
Seems unnecessary. Well, I think we have to take the meat elevator up.
This looks safe.
Extra chunky.
Sounds like there's some bullshit down there. You missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jump down or
Squish.
you die.
Ah! Damn it! Get out of the juice.
All right. I made it. Let's watch the calamities. Here it comes.
Here comes the Kennigan.
All
There we
right. And we get a Jordan. Oh, nope. Bad crispy.
Nope. I melted. All right, whatever. Is it gonna spawn me next to you guys? It did. All right.
Yay.
Don't gotta do that
Teleports.
shit. I'm gonna death skip this because I don't give a shit.
Oh, open back up, bitch. Knock, knock.
Strong bioassimilation tank deactivated.
Might be a little overkill, but it worked.
Yes. There's no kill like overkill.
The rockets for days, baby. You get a rocket? You want one? There you go. You had a opponent used railgun.
It's not very effective.
There we go, med kit, thank you. Onwards! Those annoying flying things with the hyper blasters.
These doors are open elsewhere. Wait, that one's not. That one's full of bullshit. Alright, let's go. What's over here?
More bullshit.
Emulsifying press unit deactivate.
That's not a Fargate. Stay out.
Yep.
Hey.
You got Skish.
They're turning the Marines into Strog.
It's a Strongman contest.
Yeah. The world's strongest man.
So is this it? This room's just bullshit? Alright.
Yes. You gotta jump across the lava now.
Yeah.
Oh.
No!
Damn it.
No. Oh, made it through. All right,
back.
we're good.
Wait. Yeah.
Hey, help.
I deactivated the enemy processing unit.
Deactivated.
Fuck yeah.
You ran kill -9.
I hear ba. That means no.
That's the Marines that are losing the will to live.
Are we supposed to follow Pedro?
Yes, I
Uh-oh.
know.
When in doubt, follow Pedro. Right?
I had to locate him, man.
Return to receiving area, so now we go back.
Are you ready to receive?
I need that EKG. I need an EKP meter like they have in Ghostbusters. It just shows me. Ding, 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 ding.
Yay, they're moving. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure. First time. 360, no scope. Here we go. You dick. All right.
First time.
First time. Nailed it. You know what? Got closer than you did.
God damn it! The forward acceleration is just like crazy.
Yep.
Almost had it.
You know what? Shouldn't have run. I'll get on this magic carpet with you.
I like to dream, yeah. Yes, right between the south.
Man, it's like I'm out of the car.
Ah,
That didn't work.
no.
You could have used a bit more acceleration on that one.
I'm being very conservative with the acceleration.
You
'Cause
guys, we have did we not have collision?
no.
Okay.
Oh my god, I made it. Ah.
Yay!
Note to self, cut on collision.
You could jump. Yeah. Oh, just nailed it. There you go.
We back. Knock, knock.
We're back to
Wait.
dinosaur story.
Bonk. Boop.
Oh,
Hey.
hey.
2 of 8 secrets.
And question mark, question mark, question mark.
There was a secret level we didn't go.
All right, where are we now? Acquiring. Factory rendered inoperable to big
Just
gun
zooms out,
area.
and this is like Ottawa.
Big gun!
What is that pose?
That's the... I don't know.
Looking up.
Maybe he stubbed his toe.
There you go. Gotta kill the tanky boy downstairs.
Is the tanky boy downstairs? Yeah.
Tanky boy downstairs.
Pew, 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 pew. Here comes the pews.
Hey, tanky boy's dead.
He went to sleep.
Trespasser.
Pedro Bob. Yeah. Oh, jumpy boys. No. Die. Yeah, man, you can take... Yeah, they did nerf
They got
him, didn't
nerfed again.
they? Yeah. Like, that was only 10 on the health, man. I was expecting to be gone. Ooh.
Well, I hear the succubus just...
Yeah, I got rid of the succubi.
Where's the
They shoot
sucky
rockets.
hellos?
They're priority targets.
Minigun.
Trespasser.
Trespasser.
I died. Oh yeah, there are 2 succubi behind me. That's
Bonk.
why.
Bonk. Bonk. Alright, let's
Boop.
go.
Gotta boop him to death.
I need keys. I need a red key.
I thought there was a red key, but it was inaccessible. There's like a door somewhere.
Yeah, we can go up here. Ow. Okay, maybe not that far into the wall, because it just brings the elevator back.
Bonk.
Wait for me. Oh, that was an elevator? Okay.
So we're just... What the hell? Did I...
Should have used a smaller gun.
Was there a BFG? Oh, I have a BFG. No wonder.
Yes.
Ah. I don't want a BFG.
Trespass.
Yes, we get it. We're trespassing.
Is that all you? Is that all you can say, Johnson?
Anywho, we're going to jump though anyway, so
YOLO.
let's go.
Look at that.
Ah!
Okay.
I guess we go this way.
Level exit it is.
Sure.
No one told me otherwise. It said go there.
You're supposed to be psychic. You know what? I'm not a fan of this gun because it just auto fires. There's no wind up to it. I mean, there is. It increases rate, but it fires the second you hit it.
Need the data CD. We need to enter the CD key.
Yes. You need the DRM.
I mean, listen, man. At least the apocalypse is like has decent security, right? Like there was an attempt made. Welp.
Succubus.
Oh, I died.
Aruga.
Apparently.
Yeah.
From what? What killed me?
Rock, paper, fucking railgun.
There's the data CD.
I got.
It's a laser disc. That's me. Hi. Damn.
Ooh! We're dodging rockets.
Everyone is
Dodge
dead.
well enough.
Oh, wow.
Everyone is dead. No!
That was a clusterfuck.
Got him. All right, give him out. Why did I do this again? This door's locked. Fuck this door.
Right, yeah. We knew this. We knew this already.
We need to go get the CD.
This futuristic compact disc technology.
You trespassing passer. Damn it. Damn it. That was quick and brutal. I need a better gun.
Quake and brutal.
Quake and bake.
Shake and bake.
Alright, we're just throwing rockets at the problem now. Alright.
Alright.
Hey! There we go. Body armor. Gimme.
Makes my
Who
ass
wants a
look
body
big.
massage? Body massage machine and body massage.
Alright, I'll get the laser disc.
Cool.
Already
Right,
grabbed it.
So I'm just gonna get more health. Oh, there's a succubus up there.
Alright. Smart one too. Dodge that rocket.
There we go. She's been gibbed.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, let's go.
Hey!
Wiper.
She said something.
Swiper, no swiping.
Aha. Good go. These things take 2 rockets. They suck.
Right, I don't know. I think that door's still closed because we haven't done the thing yet.
There's rockets down here. That's all I care about.
So we gotta go back. Across the way. Yep.
Hey,
Trespass.
I found a secret.
I'm sure Pedro already found it.
Probably. I can't. Let me have this.
I
Ven.
just wanted to deny Pedro being able to say he's already found it. They won't let us in. We're not cool enough. Secret club. Hey, it's a white.
It's a force field. Okay.
How we get in the fucking club? Let us in, guys.
Is that elevator?
No, it's a ladder.
Oh,
Oh.
I got adrenaline. Squishy doors. Whoops.
There. Now we can just go around and open the door that was closed previously. Aruga!
Quad managed. Whoops. When in doubt, rocket.
Man, I want a 4x4. I'm hungry.
Quit eating motor vehicles. You fucking railgun motherfucker.
There we go. Okay,
Chunks.
now we gotta play chicken with the lasers. Or, you know, just do this.
Or do what? I didn't see what you did.
Just jump through.
Tank
oh,
it.
scream YOLO. Got it. Tanking. I made it. Plenty of health left.
Lad.
That was a little suicidal of me, but okay. Alright.
Well, that sounds like some bullshit up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Hyper Blesser flying mabobs.
That's what it says in the manual,
Mind
too.
the succubi.
Yeah, those.
Aruga!
Auga! Yeah, it's from the succubuses, right?
Whee!
Where'd you guys go? Oh. Wait. Ow.
Oh,
wow.
that's lava. Okay.
I didn't have much health left. Hey. Suppose we can take the elevator now.
Oh shit. Look at it. Spicy. All exposed.
Go to the cooling factory.
CNC cooling factory, here we
Are
come.
you the cooling factory exit door?
So cool.
We're about to find out. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
That's so cool.
Well, let's go.
Bonk.
They're dead. Okay.
I was about to say, good thing we don't have friendly fire. We just be stuff. What the hell's this? A fucking Dalek?
The barrels are shooting back.
Right? I can't fight the current. It's too powerful. Take me away, Calga.
You can jump on the side.
I know, I'm having fun.
Calgon, take me away.
Super speed. I don't go any faster when I'm going with the flow. That's why I'm always getting screamed, man. This boat ride sucks.
I hear succubus.
Tunnel of love.
And I see the rocket, so yeah,
Aye.
she's there. Well, that was a secret down there.
Was. Oh, is that supposed to be like not water? Okay.
Trespasser.
There's a dude up there.
Was. Oh,
There's more.
yeah, yeah.
Trespasser. Rockets? We don't need rockets.
Nope.
We don't need no stinking rockets.
Knock, knock, rocket.
Oh.
What?
I wanted to get up on the thing.
I'm up on the thing. It's awesome.
Ah, god damn it.
Cooling systems drained.
I already drained my coolant system, so.
Yes, this is just euphemism of the level. Are we where?
Up here.
Did we get to climb the
Yeah.
steam penis? Punk penis?
You gotta do the
All right.
Yes.
Oh god. The acceleration, it's too much, man. It's too fast.
Rocket solution. Rocket solution.
Oh! Behind me. Clever.
Oh, fuck. What? Still hitting me? What? I did. I don't know what it did to, though. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last.
Was there a thing here? It was just
Yes, it is
armor.
incredibly secret.
No. Not even that.
Okay, we got butterflies in the sky.
I can go twice as high. Take a look.
Fuck all these things. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose we ride the current now.
Water
Barrel
slide.
jump.
Love is like Oh, roller coaster, baby. I wanna ride.
I wanna ride.
I blew myself up with the rocket.
I was about to get all medieval with my fucking railgun. I realized how much the railgun sucks in this game.
I was expecting there to be more water slide than there were. Everyone is dead.
Well, that fuck box won us 0. Yeah.
Wait, do we have...
Okay, so we gotta look out for the fuck box at the end there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Noted.
Moral of the story: more rockets. Got it. Let's go. Homie, I need you to quit doing that. All right? Quit shooting my peeps. Okay.
Hell.
This way?
Right, so you gotta poke the, yeah.
This way? This way?
We gotta poke the elevator. Trespasser. Oh yeah, we can clear the fuck box early. That's cool. That's less enemies for later.
Wow, somebody's a little...
Alright.
Alright.
I'm sure it'll spawn more, yes.
Pick some of these health nachos. Now where?
Now we go down. We gotta open the
Actually, speaking
Yes.
of Quake 2, one of the level designers just got hospitalized, and they need like money for medical bills.
Hey?
Yeah, Jen Jacquet, she got like hospitalized with some like infection or something.
Where do we go?
Down.
Down?
That,
Ouch. Oh shit, right. Darlax.
The the barrels that shoot back.
Alright, back on the water ride. Let's get to something with some coverage on it. There we go.
Oh,
Enjoy.
you're already fighting the succubus abyss.
Oh no, baby, I'm way down here now. I skip on riding.
You skipped the succubus abyss.
I'm speed runs. Strats. Pedro, you wouldn't understand. I like that shift. I like running works underwater. That's lovely.
yeah. Trespasser.
Oh, you jumped.
I have a permit, I'll have you know.
Oi, you got a license for that trespassing?
I'm not a bullet. Pew.
Hold on, one of them knocked me down into the water, so I'm coming up.
Oh, quit being thirsty. Fuck this room. Everybody gets grenades. Some good measure grenades. Healths. Bonus healths. Health salts. No! Alright, I'm back.
Sequence completed.
Fuck that sequence.
The worst platforming in the history of games.
What, just because we don't have feet?
We clearly do. Look at everyone else's feet. You can see them.
God damn it, fuck. Because we have no feet and we're wearing rollerblades simultaneously.
Schrodinger's rollerblades. Yeah.
Okay, I made it. That is fucking way too stressful. That is more stressful than climbing stairs needs to be.
Dick. Dick.
Okay.
Can I set some things off up here? I'm coming, you guys.
Woo!
I came.
Just in time.
Everything is dead.
I'll come over here and get some help.
No, there's still Sky Guys.
There's some flyboys. They just spawned.
What's up, bitches? Have grenades.
Don't worry, there's plenty of people for you to murder. All right,
Now
water slide.
I'm just gonna BFG them.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
There we go.
Yeah,
Problem solved.
couple BFG sweeps. It's a lot easier now that you know it's coming, right?
Right? Should I stay up top? Because I'm wait.
No,
No,
we
it's
need to
the
go
exit.
down.
Fine.
Did they fix the telefragging?
No friendly fire.
Ah,
Friendly fragging.
Okay, go to the toxic waste dump. So we've already been there. Now we need to go back across the way to the toxic
Wait,
waste dump.
to Facebook? Why do we have to go to Facebook?
Because the Zuck commands it.
Access to big gun.
See,
denied.
just
Okay.
follow the goddamn map. It's written clearly right there. It says read something.
And just because there was a way that they go straight there.
Is it going straight there?
Fuck if we know.
Yeah, I think you guys are going the right way.
I'm following Dreadnought because
Yep.
he seems to know where he's going.
That is the correct way.
All right.
Chunk, 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 chunk.
There we
Ah,
go.
this place looks like you're gonna get a fucking disease.
Yes, it is the toxic waste dump.
Oh well. Bye bye.
Oh yes, elevator. Succubus.
I like. Okay, that's it. Okay, I don't like that this fucking number 9 pew pew gun has more of a wind up than the fucking minigun.
Yes, it also deals a lot more damage than
Just,
the
I mean, yes, true, but my point stands, Pedro. Tree, or whatever the fuck you guys.
Okay,
All right,
I
grenade
got my
launcher's not
health.
so good against this, guys.
I need to get back upstairs.
Yes.
Yeah. Rolling, rolling, rolling. There. I have 83 green cubes left. I'm good. Ooh, it's a door. Let's kick its ass.
Trespasser.
I'm down to 34 cubes.
Railgun.
Won't be needing that. Oh no, that's a snob. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. God damn it. You know what? You know what?
Environment suit. Hey.
I want some fucking rockets. Here they come. Enjoy them.
Yeah, rockets.
There we go. Problem solved.
Okay.
Hey, you guys.
Access granted.
Access granted
to
to
pumping station
station.
1.
Ugh.
Pump that station. Anywho, let's go.
Take two. Bonk. Hey. Bonk.
That'll do it.
It's a hack set.
Yeah. Oh, hello. You were right there.
Yeah, right? Oh, shit. Not fucking around. Not even a little bit. None.
Oh, no.
Elevator.
Take the health.
Yeah, I want
Shit,
some
Oh.
shit,
power.
shit. Sounds like there's some bullshit up there, lads.
Oh, so much bullshit.
Spicy bullshit.
Gone. What the hell? Oh. Go away.
Oh, they're up. Okay.
You go away too.
Hopping at them.
All right. This guy don't take a hint.
5 health. I need the med kits.
Wow, that guy took 2 rockets to the face. What a G.
Awooga.
Oh, there's no health up here. Railgun it is.
When in doubt.
Ow.
Derek?
Hey, 55. There's a
Judicious
trespasser behind
use.
you.
Pumping station 1 activated. Alright. We pumped it. It's the old
they're
pump
pumping.
and dump. This is pump station 2. We gotta pump up the gems.
Yes.
Work it up.
The gems are pumping and the bass is jumping. Oh!
Whoa.
I got pumped by a grenade.
Yeah, we're like fucking Vince and Jules, Pulp Fiction, walking through these doors at this point, man.
No, that's closed. Okay.
Beedly boop boop boop. I made it up. That's a fucking R2D2 noise, man.
R2's fell on some hard times, man.
George Lucas gonna sue somebody. Well, in the 90s he was gonna.
Don't worry, Disney is just as litigious.
Hey, at least we're getting a
More
live
so.
action of Gargoyles, dude. I'm kind of excited about that.
But they gotta have like shirtless old Keith David.
Yeah. I guess we need to go down this obvious fucking hole here.
Yeah, the whole.
Daleks!
Shit. Shit. That's a box of fucks. It did. Alright. Yeah, back from the dead, bitches.
We gotta go up.
Yes. I need the elevator to come down. There we go. Hey, blue key.
No,
Now we can go to the blue key.
Now,
after you make just a lap of the room, yes, okay.
Yes, I wanted the ammo, thank you.
It's like, I'm gonna
do-
wait a minute. Let's not follow. Let's let him tuck
listen,
himself
if you
out.
run out of ammo, just die and you'll respawn with more ammo, right?
Trespasser.
Bonk. Bonk.
So we can use the environment suit to get across, or go and open the thing.
What? Are we supposed to be
open
doing
the thing.
something?
That's fine.
God damn.
Yeah, the accuracy on that railgun is boo-boo.
Hey, it goes exactly where you're pointing. Problem is, if you're moving, where you're pointing is not where the server thinks you're pointing.
If
Answer to who had my back? Noah.
Alright, let's do the jumpy jumps.
Hot.
I don't know what's happening anymore, I lost you.
Damn it, quit following Pedro. It's always...
Hell. Hey. Right, we can jump across now.
Okay. No!
Yeah.
It burns!
That's why they give you the environment suit back there.
Multiplayer, waiting for other players.
I think
Oh,
we're
well.
almost at the big gun.
Rockets for you days. Everybody gets them. I'm blowing shit up to blow it up. Yeah, how many fucking BFGs? I mean, if the game's shitting BFGs, it's like, by the way, Sparky.
Yeah, the big gun boss is coming.
Rocket. Solve problem. More rocket. There we go. Problem solved. Hit button. Get help.
Boop.
Hey, we got a bridge.
Like a bridge over troubled toxic waste.
Mind the rockets.
Nah.
Ow,
Yes,
yeah.
that one.
Which one?
You dick. Go down.
You sure?
Oof. It's slaughter rated a little bit. Where are we going?
Oh.
Is that a button?
Yeah, there was a button there, but I
there's
think we
a-
already pushed it.
Thing is this way, I think. Judging by the succubus positioning.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Sky boys. Let me in this door.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. No!
Oh, that's you guys. Okay.
Now we can access the big gun, I believe.
Can we use it?
No. The point is to destroy it.
I want to sell to the highest bidder.
I want to eat it.
We get
It's a chewing
bitcoins.
gun, right?
Yeah, a chewing gun. S chewing gun.
Proceed to big gun. Oh no! The elevator, it gave way.
All right. So I think
Now what?
The big gun.
Okay, now we gotta... I just wanted it to be a big gun and nothing else. That's like a Dark Souls boss.
this. Do we want to call it here? This is because it's like a level transition.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the big gun.
So is this just like a one and done gun, or do we gotta go through a whole lot of bullshit? Patron,
There's a couple of levels, yes.
Alright, so it's a good place to pause.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Where are we at?
We're
Big gun.
Big gun.
big gun. Yeah.
Big gun. There we go. Alright.
Big gun.
Alright. I did promise
Oh, some survival. Yes.
a little bit, so I don't wanna, yeah. Let's save a little time for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, I don't... options?
Oh, I need to rejoin, I guess.
Can I change?
FMWH.
Change settings. Wait.
There it is.
Wait, no?
There
Wait, what?
Team deathmatch or regular deathmatch?
Yeah, where's the survival thing?
Survival?
Yeah, you know the one where we had to fucking hold a position? Or was that...
that
Oh, that
under-
was Quake 1.
Yes, that was a quick one.
Alright. We just do some deathmatch. Okay. I'll fuck you guys.
All right,
Where's
sure.
the player
I'm ready.
count?
I'm ready to get my ass kicked in this game that I never played.
Max players at top.
Oh, hang on. More options. Oh, bots. Oh, shit. Yeah, we
With
put some...
insane bot skill. Yeah.
If you set the max players to 16 or whatever it is, and then the minimum players to that much, you get bots too.
You know what? Instant switch weapons is going to be on. What's game modifier? Random what? Oh, Instagib. Ooh.
One shot, one kill.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. There's a room code.
The Steam integration also works.
Also, yes.
Wait, am I online? I'm offline. Okay. I'll put myself online.
Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know how people play this with a fucking trackball. I don't think anybody does. FPS is
People-
rough.
People play it with a numpad.
Yeah, you just play with a numpad.
Could you still?
not I would attempt it in Quake 3 Arena. That was my job. That and then UT. This, I don't know. Like, this is the only, the Edge, I think, is the only map I ever really put any time into in Quake 2, and I'm starting to go on it.
Gamatron, you want to come and kick butt with the rest of us? And anyone. There's 2 slots available currently, so...
Hey, man, listen. Now that it's available and open, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, when it was, like, limited, yeah, it's like,
Who was it, Turnover? Yeah, Turnover, you can join, if you're still awake.
That's why artificial scarcity is important. It's a great motivator for people.
FOMO.
So is Ven, Gamatron. That's not an excuse.
You just do what I do. You flip the trackball upside down. And you grab it like
There's
that.
a
And
Gamatron.
roll it on the desk. I really wish Elocom made like a... Wow, what would be the word? Like industrial, like pro version? Like I'd pay $200 for one of these that was over-engineered where I didn't have to get like a new one every 3 years.
Oh, there's one. Can you play Quake with a stylus?
Yeah.
Or like a Wacom?
Oh, we need to play
can.
using nothing but touch controls on your mobile device, because I'm sure there's an Android app that'll turn it into an SDL2 compatible.
Oh yeah, it's Steam Play app.
Yeah, the Steam streaming thing, it puts the gamepad things on screen.
All right, let's just die. Let's get it over with.
Alright. I look forward to Pedro just beating our asses.
Dreadnought.
Oh, I thought I put an instant switch on. Damn it. Oh, I getting her. Bet no one can... Fuck, this map is so well designed. There's no place... Hey, what's up?
Ah, come on.
I found my corner of maximum hiding. And it spawns health here too, by the way.
I found your corner too, apparently.
Oh, I don't have run always on. Yeesh.
There we go. Ah!
Hi, Pedro.
Yes.
I felt some bullshit creeping up on me.
I just tried to get there because I had the shotgun, so it's like, okay, let's get closer a little bit.
Ah, hell. What the fuck's up with Pedro's,
I fell.
He's got a snowman. Gameplay. View Bob. Oh, can I not cut always on input? Really? Alright, fine. I guess I can't cut always run on while we're in it.
Ah!
Damn it. I would have sworn that explosion would have caught you, but you're a hacker little cheating bitch. Need a better gun. Ah, yeah, I needed a better gun.
Come on, Hyper Blesser. There you are.
Damn it.
Damn it. I should have just fucking ran.
Aw.
Hey, ammo. That's what we want.
Heck.
I hear a lot of pain noises.
There was a slap fight of epic proportion.
Ah! Trying to get out of the way.
Damn it.
Give me the ammo. I don't see anyone. I've been running around and I don't see anyone.
It's good news, isn't it?
Damn it. No, leave me alone.
Where'd you get that railgun?
Oh, you don't know where the railgun is? Fair trade.
Yes. Yeah, they only
trade.
had the blaster. Oh, you suck.
You want to
How
keep?
did I win
you-
that
you-
with the blaster? Come on.
Would you? You camping bitch.
I just went back for ammo. I was almost out.
Damn it.
Ooh, health. Give me health. I don't have much.
Ah, damn it. Didn't switch.
Good dodging, though.
Switch to the wrong thing. Ah. I didn't know where I was going, though. I didn't have a plan.
Armor.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
Oh, that leads there. Neat.
Dangerous game. Told you.
Yeah.
I have questions about that super shotgun getting me across the map, Gamatron, but alright.
Hi.
I should pick up a better weapon.
What is the end round condition? Like, is it first to 50 or like what's the?
I don't know.
I mean, when I was like fucking 19 until it passed out, probably. Whatever, I don't have a good enough gun to fuck around. Did you fucking give it up?
No. Stay on that gun, please. I need the rate of fire over everything else. Thank you. Ah, damn it.
Thanks for the gun.
It spawns right there, too, so... Yeah.
Just death everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Damn it.
recognize that sound.
Easy kill.
There we go.
Damn it.
No, 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 no. I only stopped to look around the corner. No, no, no.
I didn't know it was you, or I fucking would have laid it a bit more than I did. I was like, hey, look, there's a person. How do you... Oh.
We're almost out of food for that one, so... Tactical change.
Who's fucking trying to take me out with one of those? That's a bad idea.
Nice try. Ah. All right. That. All right.
Damn.
The axe. I got you with the hand grenade. Okay, I'll take it.
Ah, I got naded. Damn it. Gamotron, you're too smart.
Hey, I win. Ah, fuck. I had no health. My shotgun has 2 barrels.
Is there a way to spectate? I want to get some footage of you guys running around. Is there seriously not?
All right. All right.
No? That sucks.
There is no spectator mode?
Not that I can see, unless there's a console command that I'm missing.
Ooh, we're out of food for that gun. Super shotgun will do. Like I said, super shotgun will do.
Quake 2 spectator mode. Spectator 1. Invalid game command spectator 1? What are you talking about? Just because I'm blindly copying and pasting shit doesn't mean you can... Oh, so there's no... It's case sensitive because reasons. I guess?
I mean, yeah.
Nope. It's not let me do it. Invalid game command. Wow. Night dive. You fucked that up somehow. Need pass. Yeah, I should just be able to type in fucking spectator. Oh well. Alright. I think we're about done.
Yeah, I think I've had my fill.
Yay. So
Pedro
40.
wins. He's the best at shooters. Who'd have thought?
You don't... listen. You gotta have something, right?
Yeah.
I you know, I was kind of hoping Canagan was like gonna destroy my ass.
Meanwhile, he's just like, oh, I can't wait to smoke that cigarette after we sign off. Finish me off, yeah.
See, that's the right way of looking at it, man. I didn't end in the negatives.
No, hey, not last place. I'll take it.
And I killed Peter enough times to be happy.
I killed Pedro twice, and that makes me happy. If
Oh,
I
yeah.
get,
I died a bunch because I got shot at a lot.
you ate like several
you
of
were
my
running around
rockets.
shooting at people.
Yeah,
If you just let people alone,
yeah. If you, yeah.
civil deathmatch. I mean, come on.
Quid
No,
pro quo.
we call that the Canadian death match. First person to kill the other loses.
Oh, everyone's just standing around in the middle chatting.
Yeah.
Yes. And saying sorry a bunch.
Oh man. Hey everyone, that's gonna wrap us up for tonight. That's always fun.
I
Quake's Quake.
enjoyed replaying through it again. So thank you, Bethesda, for paying, what were their names?
Night dive.
Night Doof.
Night Dive and the other, Machine Games.
Oh yeah, my
the
power bill.
Wolfenstein people.
How much money? Yes, I love this month. This is like 2 months out of the year where I don't have to have the heat or the AC on. It's
And
magical.
it's just the correct temperature.
Yeah, this is like, yeah, I got a fan on maybe if I need to, or like maybe put on a long sleeve shirt. Then yeah, all the other we need climate controls, or we'll melt or freeze. Yeah, we get up to this every Saturday. Tune in. do the thing. Catch us if you're watching the live and uncut. Or not. I'm not your boss. Do we got any closing words? Words of closing.
You're being put on a performance improvement plan. You're going to need to report to your manager first thing Sunday morning.
Sunday morning management meeting.
Yeah.
My 1-to-1s are usually on Friday.
No, we got a meeting
That's
to schedule
a dumb
another
move,
meeting.
dude. That gives you. I've never understood that. It's like get rid of people on Friday. I'm like, why? So they're gonna have the weekend to plot. Maybe that's just a me thing. Good night.
Bye.
Quake 2 with RTX. Wait. Oh yeah, there is Quake 2 with RTX. Isn't
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.